Goggins Grilling Incorporated has been serving. This is the high school basketball playoffs on regional radio.
Blanton across timeline, behind the back, 5 seconds, and he lost it. Cooper T-Kick the steal, gets it to Carter. Carter the layup, can't get it to go. But right there is Cockbright, and Cockbright puts it back at the buzzer. What a first half for Kyle Cockbright as the North County Raiders head into halftime, riding high with an 11-point lead.
It's the most exciting time of the year to be a basketball fan.
Holding the ball between the circles, throws it in the high post for Horton. She'll penetrate, pull it back out. Step back jumper is true. Oh my goodness. That was smooth from Sophia Horton for her 20th point of the ball game.
And whether it's on AM 800 KREI, AM 1400 KJFF, J98 The Boot, the MyMo Info Sports Stream, or MyMoInfo.com.
Now with the free throw line, Prater to the left wing, Lunyu, a covered up three, and he pops it right over Jarvis. Luke Lunyu with his third three of the game and 15 big ones for the 6'2 senior.
Nobody covers the high school hoops postseason in Southeast Missouri like regional radio.
Still holding with 10 seconds. Bollinger drives. Bollinger to the rim. Laid it in. 5 seconds left. The Lancers hold on in an incredible district championship game.
You're listening to the Fleegs Equipment pregame show, brought to you in part by Fleegs Equipment in St. Genevieve and Leadington. For all your lawn, farm, and garden equipment needs, let their family serve your family on Highway 32 in St. Genevieve and on the Outer Service Road at the Leadington exit, and online 24/7 at Fleegs.com.
That's some perfect timing right there. The Chadwick Cardinals enter the basketball court here on South Iron's basketball court, and the fans stand up and give them a round of applause. Welcome into the MyMo Info Sports Stream. My name's Jacob Vincent, and man, is it going to be a fun night. We've got South Iron and we've got Chadwick, both of them ranked in the top 5 in class number 1. Chadwick 24-3 on the season. South Iron, they are 21-4. The Chadwick Cardinals, they won their district championship a couple of days ago against Bradleyville, 104-35. The most points they've scored all season long. For South Iron, they beat a very good Bunker squad, 79-39. No stranger to winning big of the South Iron Panthers. These two teams have met once before back in 2011 in this very game, the Class 1 sectional round, and it was a win for the Cardinals, 44-41. And obviously, everyone knows the history of South Iron, especially last year, undefeated entering the sectional round, met the Dora Falcons. The Falcons beat them, and then they went to go on to the state championship, and they would win that as well. And Chadwick, well, they're going to present some problems for the South Iron squad. They've got a couple of very talented players, but as we know, the Panthers are able to live up to the hype. They've been playing a very tough schedule all season long, and it is going to be a fun one here in Annapolis. My name's Jacob Vincent. Connor Mooney back in the J98 studios as we got the Class 1 sectional on the boys' side coming up in a little bit. After this break, we're going to hear from both head coaches, starting with head coach Sean Guerin of the Chadwick Cardinals right here on the Fleegs Equipment pregame show.
Hi, my name is Jake Hedgeforth. I'm the owner and operator of Two Dribble Basketball.
Just a 30 here. Why'd the ad stop?
Game results. So if
there
you're
it
ready
goes.
to be the best player that you can possibly be, give me a call at 573-315-8071 or shoot me a message at Jacob Hedgeforth, Two Dribble Basketball.
Welcome back here on the Fleegs Equipment pregame show, joined now by head coach Sean Guerin of the Chadwick Cardinals. And coach, talking on the phone last night, and you made it pretty clear that this was going to be a tall task for you guys. You even started laughing. You said you don't know where to start when you start preparing for them. From a coach's perspective, how do you go about that, getting ready for a team like South Iron? Where do you start, and then how do you go forward with that?
You know, we did talk last night, Jake, and I'm not selling my guys short. I would never do that. And I think, you know, if we come in here and work hard like we have all year and compete and battle, but again, you have, like you said, I mean, South Iron is a load. I think everybody in the east side of the state over here knows that they're a load and the schedule they've played. And, you know, we knew that in December that we was going to have to eventually probably face them. And so you prepare the best you can going forward. I mean, 3.5 hour drive and get here and hope your kids perform, you know.
How much of is that just a mental thing? I mean, you guys did have to drive 3.5 hours. You were able to at least make the trip last night, so make it a little bit easier today. And I guess kind of what's that process been like for your team? I mean, has it been fun for you guys? What's that been like for you guys getting ready for the sectional round?
It has. I'm glad you asked that because we did. We had a blast. Our guys enjoyed it. They had fun on the trip up yesterday. Off the air, me and you could talk about some stories that took place on the way up yesterday, but it was exciting. I'm not saying we was lost, but we were mighty confused a time or two, and so we did it. We had fun. It was a good experience for our guys, good experience for our program, and first and foremost, we want to, congratulate South Iron on making it at this point, and as well as us, and because they've had a phenomenal year, and we have too. And it's just going to be exciting. Hopefully we come here and ready to play, and hopefully it's a good game for everybody to watch.
Well, let's break down the game a little bit. Obviously, you know how good South Iron is. And in practice, what have you guys kind of been working on, maybe keying in on a little bit? You talked about the guard play last night. Is that kind of going to be the main focus for you guys to try to slow them down at least a little bit offensively?
Well, Jake, I think that's like we said last night. Where do you start? Really, because they got great players in every spot. So obviously their guard play is good. When you're talking about Wakefield, probably the most premier player in Class 1 basketball in the state in my mind, and then you got Dinkins there running the point. They're good at the guard play. But again, at the other positions, they're really good too. And I think a lot of focus is going to be, we have to try to keep them off the boards the best we can. We got to try to slow them down in transition. They want to get easy buckets and don't turn the ball over.
Now, I've been focusing a lot on South Iron, and obviously this is about you guys as well. I gotta ask about you guys. So, you guys are a very good basketball team as well. You only got 3 losses on the season, a very similar type of style to South Iron. It seems like, at least on paper. What's a couple of strengths for you guys that you hope to see go well tonight against South Iron?
Well, I think obviously we talked about their guards and how good they are. But Jake, I think in this sport that I think if you take certain teams, and we're going to try it tonight, we'll see. We press a lot. We do a lot of that, ball pressure, trying to keep pressure on people. And it works against teams, that obviously maybe one guard, maybe 2 guards and then after that they're a little shaky. These guys are not shaky. They've seen it all. Vashon, they played Cardinal Ritter. We go down the list. Our guys just like to compete. And so I think if we go out there and we play our tails off for 32 minutes, we've been in this situation throughout the year. We went to Viola and played. I don't know if you know much about Viola, the triplets down there, and they played at Door last year. So we battled them, and it was a good game, right? So hopefully tonight, if we keep our composure, don't turn the ball over, and then stick to the keys, and maybe we'll have a chance.
Well, hey, South Iron knows all too well about that Dora squad, those triplets from last year. That's who knocked them out in this sectional round last year. Last question for you, Coach. If there's maybe a couple of keys, maybe 2 or 3 keys for you guys to come out with a win tonight, what do you guys have to do?
We got to rebound well. I think they are so good at crashing the boards, and we have to stop their transition buckets. They get a lot of easy buckets. And I think that's 2 crucial keys, and we got to be willing to guard. We got to try to keep them off the dribble. They're fantastic off the dribble, getting to the lane. And so there's a whole bunch of keys, and that's a few of them that you got to contend with. And then the other 10, just hope it works out.
Figure it out from there. That's head coach Sean Garin with the Chadwick Cardinals. Coach, we appreciate the time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you. We appreciate you guys for having us up here, and we appreciate everything. And we look forward to it. Thanks.
Hey, we're looking forward to it as well. We'll be back in a moment here on the Fleets Equipment pregame show.
Are you buying a home or getting a home loan? Did you know that you have a choice on which title company completes your title work? Ask for American Heritage Abstract in Deloge to meet your title insurance or escrow needs. As a small title company, they cover a lot of ground and are ready to help you. Open Monday through Friday from 8:30 until 4:30. Give them a call at 573-431-1359 or visit their office at 104 North Lincoln Street in Deloge. That's American Heritage Abstract in Deloge.
The entire faculty and staff of the Arcadia Valley R2 School District take this time to wish the Arcadia Valley Tigers all the best during the annual MAAA basketball tournament. Teamwork is important to excel, and you have what it takes to be winners, and success is in your future. Arcadia Valley R2 School District would like to invite and encourage the community to come out and support these young athletes. Safe travels to all of the teams, parents, and fans. This message from everyone at the Arcadia Valley R2 School District. Go Tigers!
BMW Convenience in Fredericktown and Valley Mines is your one-stop convenience store. Their friendly staff is ready to help you find everything you need. They have a wide variety of grab-and-go hot foods that includes breakfast, burgers, pizzas, and so much more. BMW Convenience also has specialty home-style custom deli sandwiches made to your liking, along with all your other convenience store needs. And while you're there, fill up with their Gulf-branded fuels. That's BMW Convenience in Fredericktown and Valley Mines. The City of Deloge would like to take this time to wish the best of luck to all the athletes participating in the MAAA Conference Basketball Tournament. The City of Deloge is proud of the area athletes and supports them in all their endeavors on and off the court. They wish you the best of luck with the remainder of the school year, and they hope it continues to be a great one. The City of Deloge supporting all area athletes and wishing them good luck during the MAAA Conference Basketball Tournament.
Welcome back here on the Fleet Equipment pregame show, joined now by head coach Dusty Dinkins of the South Iron Panthers. Coach, back to the sectional round for a second straight year. Last year fell in Mountain Grove against a very good Dora team who ended up being the state champions in Class 1. You guys going to try to reverse that trend this year, going to win this game and try to move on and get back to the semifinals. But this Chadwick team, they're a really solid squad. Only 3 losses on the year. When you look at this squad, when you guys have been preparing for them, what's a couple of things that stand out to you that might make things a little bit difficult?
Well, they play very hard and they play very well together. They seem to be very well versed upon knowing their teammates and what their strengths and weaknesses are and how to play together and where guys are at times on the court. And they pass the ball well, see the court well. They're going to be a tough challenge for certain. I mean, they have a lot of things that good basketball teams have. They have good guard play. They've got size inside. They've got some athleticism. They got some guys that can make shots from inside and out. So it'll be a great challenge for us tonight.
You guys have been playing some really good basketball. Obviously won the district championship. You beat a good Bunker team to get here to the sectional round. Every team wants to be playing their best basketball in playoff time. From your point of view, is your team playing that type of basketball, or are there a couple of things that could get a little bit better?
I think we're playing pretty good right now, considering what happened at the end of the season with the snow for a couple of weeks and playoffs. I think we're in a good spot. Guys are healthy. We've been here before, so we're expecting our guys to come out and play well.
Now, this is a little bit different, too. Obviously, with COVID, they've changed things up for the playoffs. You guys are playing a home game here in the sectional round. Last year, had to drive quite some ways to Mountain Grove to play that one. A little bit bigger of a crowd, but got to think you're even more excited to play here with your home crowd, taking on another team, and it's just going to be those two teams going at each other. It got to be pretty fun for you guys, I would think.
Oh, absolutely. We're excited to get a home game in the postseason. Would have never dreamed that would have happened, and hopefully make the most of this opportunity.
Now, lastly, Coach, what's a couple of keys to the game for you guys to come out victorious tonight?
Well, we need to settle in offensively early. Both teams will be extremely excited to be on the court and probably have some jitters. So offensively, read what we're attacking, limit turnovers, find high percentage shots, and then defensively just kind of settle in and don't commit silly fouls and pick up second chance opportunities from them. Don't let them rebound.
Head Coach Dusty Dinkins with the South Iron Panthers. We're back in a moment here on the Fleets Equipment pregame show.
This is Mark Cook with Cook Financial Security, located in Farmington. Life has a tendency to change in the blink of an eye. Whether you are switching jobs, getting married, or any number of other life-changing moments. When life changes, you need to make the proper adjustments to your overall financial plan with your insurance and financial security needs. For more information or a free consultation, give me a call at 573-760-2398.
Welcome back to Annapolis here on South Iron High School. My name's Jacob Vincent, and we got a good one on tap tonight. The Class 1 sectional round, number 1 South Iron getting ready to take on number 5 Chadwick. Let's break down these teams a little bit. The Chadwick Cardinals 24-3 on the season. Had no problem in their district tournament as they beat the School of the Ozarks 58-27, and then Bradleyville 104-35. Conversely for South Iron, no problem for them as well. They beat St. Paul 107-14, and then Bunker 79-39. So 2 straight wins for South Iron as they get ready for this sectional matchup. Last year, this is where South Iron fell in their season. They were 29-0. They met Dora, a very, very good team, which those triplets played for Dora last year, which Coach Jaron talked about, play for Viola now down in Arkansas. Very good Door team. They went on to win the championship. South Iron fell last year 59-54. On the other side for Chadwick, they went 18-8. They fell to Norwood in the district semis 63-57. So Chadwick have won their first district title and actually their second in the last 3 years as well. So they've had some recent success and they're going to try to continue on here in the state tournament tonight. These two teams very similar, but we're going to take a short break for the national anthem and be back right after this.
Crouch, Farley, and Hiring would like to take this time to recognize all the area athletes and students. Let Crouch, Farley, and Hiring, certified public accountants of Farmington and Bonne Terre, make it easy for you. For over 4 decades, they've been specializing in financial advice, personal and corporate income tax preparation, payroll and sales tax preparation, bookkeeping, and audits. Watch your business grow and develop without worrying about the accounting. That's Crouch, Farley, and Hiring, CPAs of Farmington and Bonne Terre. Visit their website at cfhcpa.com.
Goggins Drilling Incorporated has been serving the Parkland area and beyond for over a half a century with a reputation for quality work that comes with over 50 years of satisfying their customers, offering sales and service on all water pumps, and are the leading edge of ground source heating systems, residential or commercial. Call Goggins Drilling Incorporated for contract drilling at 573-431-2450. That's Goggins Drilling, when you want more than just a hole in the ground.
Innovative Warehousing and Distribution in Farmington is a proud supporter of all the area athletes. Innovative Warehousing and Distribution in Farmington encourages all athletes to work hard and keep your direction. The key word to a winning team is teamwork. Innovative Warehousing, a proud supporter of the community and area high school sports. This message is brought to you by your friends at Innovative Warehousing and Distribution, celebrating 25 years of service in Farmington and the surrounding areas.
That's going to do it for our Fleets Equipment pregame show. Fleets Equipment in St. Genevieve and Leadington. Fleets Equipment for all your lawn, farm, and garden equipment needs. Let their family serve your family. Highway 32 in St. Genevieve and on the outer service road at the Leadington exit. Online 24/7 at fleets.com. We're just about ready for the matchup between number 1 South Iron and number 5 Chadwick on the boys' side in the Class 1 sectional round. So let's get you the Presbyterian Manor starting lineups the way you want to live in Farmington or online at PresbyterianManor.org. The visitors on the scoreboard this evening will be the Chadwick Cardinals, 24-3 on the season. Their head coach is Sean Guerin. Number 4 is a junior. Garrett Gardner had 22 points in their district championship game a couple of days ago. 21 is a senior. Calvin Reigns, he had 16. Payne Gilbert is the man to watch out for this Cardinals squad. He wears the number 24 jersey. He's a junior. He had 24 points in their district championship. 34 is another senior, Jaron Cunningham. He had 6 points the other night. And Jaron Van Helm is a senior, wears the number 54. He had 17 points against Bradleyville in the district championship. The home team on the scoreboard, the South Iron Panthers. They're 21-4 on the season. Dusty Dinkins, their head coach, and he's been there for quite some time. The Panthers look like this. No change in the starting lineups for them. So it's number 1, Drennan Dinkins. 11 is Luke Lunyu. 23, Marco Burse. 24, Brock Wakefield. And 30 is DJ Prater. Just about ready for tip-off, brought to you by New Era Bank. It's easy to save your coins and change with New Era Bank's Roundup Savings. To see how easy it is, visit your local New Era Bank or online at newerabank.com. New Era Bank, member FDIC. South Iron will be going from left to right on your listening device. Chadwick from right to left. The tip just about ready. It's up, it's away, and the Panthers will have the first possession of the Class 1 sectional. DJ Prater will find Luke Lunyu in the left wing into the low post. It goes to Burst, backing down a defender, throwing it back, top of the key, almost poked away, and South Iron keeps possession. Here's Brock Wakefield to skip past the left side for Lunyu. Skips it all the way over to the right side for Dinkins. Ahead of steam to the basket, lays it up and in with the right hand. Great vision from Drennan Dinkins. Realized the defense was going to be sprinting out to him. He took advantage, took it to the basket, and got a deuce. Panthers on tap, 2-0. Cardinals back with the ball. On the right wing, it goes to Reigns. Reigns coming off the screen towards the top of the key. Will get it back now on the left wing. Looking down on the low post, can't find it. Tried to find Gilbert in the left deep corner. It's out of bounds, and it's going back to South Iron. Tell you what, South Iron usually playing at a size disadvantage for most of the season, especially since most of their teams they play are out of Class 1. They actually have the size advantage here tonight. Marco Burst down low, Brock Wakefield, Luke Lunyu, and obviously DJ Prater. Dinkins the shortest out there for the Panthers. At the other end, Wakefield drives right baseline. He gets stopped and held, and they're going to call a foul on Chadwick. First foul on them. I believe that's going to be called on Van Houten, so Jason Van Houten going to pick up his first foul for the Cardinals. 2-0 in the early going. Panthers on tap with 7:14 to play in the first. Lunyu to take it out on the right block. Inbound Brock Wakefield. A little turnaround jumper from 15 feet. In and out, no good. Burst the offensive rebound. A shot fake. Goes back up. Couldn't get it on the second attempt. Tipped back up, no good. Burst got it again. Tries it again. Falling down. Couldn't get the shots. And Chadwick clears the rebound. Poked out of bounds by Wakefield, and it's going to stay with Chadwick on the far sideline. Reigns was trying to get out front. A note for Brock Wakefield. He is 15 points away from breaking the 2,000-point barrier for his career. We'll see if he can do that tonight. Cardinals with the ball. Here's Gilbert. Quick pass inside. Poked away by the Panthers and turned over. In transition is Dinkins on the right wing. Crosses over to the basket. A floater from 10 feet. No good. And Wakefield the offensive rebound. He comes through a jump stop over to Dinkins. He'll try a triple from the left side. That one doesn't go down. Rebound by Burst. Got hit. No call. Trying to go back up with it. Somehow got it to go with the right hand. Marco Burst 2 points. Panthers up 4-0. Just a minute and a half into the ball game. Gilbert will hand it off to Gardner. Gardner penetrate. Kick out Reigns on the right side. Penetrates right baseline. Kick it back out to his counterpart who lost it out of bounds. That was Gardner with the ball, and that leads to an early Chadwick timeout. South Iron leads it 4-0 with 6:21 to play in the first, and Chadwick going to take a 30-second timeout. We're back in 30 right here on the MyMo Info Sports Stream.
Hi, I'm Charles Grissom of JC Dental Creations. JC Dental Creations has 7 dental technicians with over 85 years of combined experience, and we would love to be a part of your dental team, not just another laboratory. Doctors, we accept all oral scans with repairs and relines always being next day. We're a full-service laboratory where everything is fabricated in-house with no outsourcing, made right here in the USA. If you can hear this message, we would personally service your office. JC Dental Creations in Potosi. Call us today or find us on Facebook.
Welcome back into the Mineral Area College broadcast booth. They are your next step. We're here in South Iron High School. The Panthers leading 4-0 with 6:20 to play in the first quarter over the Chadwick Cardinals. Panthers with the ball out of the timeout taken by the Cardinals. Timeout's brought to you by Patsy's Furniture. Here's DJ Prater down low. He got bumped before the shot, so they're going to call it on the ground. Prater made the shot, but it's going to be called on the ground instead. Foul going on Chadwick is going to be tagged on Cunningham. So Cunningham picks up his second Cardinal foul of this first quarter. Lunyu to take it out underneath the basket for the Panthers. Throw it in to Brock Wakefield. 2-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound fought for. Cardinals are there, and then it fouled in the process. I believe Drennan Dinkins, actually Luke Lunyu, going to be tagged with going over the back. So Lunyu tagged with his first foul. That's one thing that Coach Dinkins talked about. Can't get into foul trouble. Obviously, these two teams only play about 7 players, so they're not too deep. Maybe 6 for the Panthers. Here's Gilbert for a 3-ball from the right side. That one too deep. A rebounded by Cunningham. Kick it back out to Reigns. Looking down low. Poked away by the Panthers. In transition is Wakefield. Lost the handle as he ran over DJ Prater, but picked up by Dinkins. Dinkins goes past 2 defenders. Driving to the basket. Hand off Wakefield. Through some contact. No call. Lost the ball. And it's picked up by the Cardinals now. In transition, Gardner has it. Looking up for Gilbert. Gilbert turns around. Poked out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Chadwick underneath the basket. Man, these two teams are fun to watch. Both of them getting out in transition, playing hard basketball. Chadwick will keep it out underneath the basket. Reigns looking to get it in. Pass fake. Throws it all the way over the top. Poked out of bounds by Prater, and it's going to stay with Chadwick right in front of the South Iron bench. The South Iron team, they are pumped up to play some basketball. They realized what happened last year. They were 29-0. Got to the sectional round and fell to a very good Dora team, but think they could have won that game and won the state championship. They're going to try to do that this year. Here's Reigns out near the left wing. Kick it out to Gardner. Reigns off to Van Houten. Gardner left open. Lets it fly from the top of the key. That one's a little too deep. Wakefield skies for the rebound. Now he's in transition for South Iron. Goes past 2 defenders. Pass fake to the right side. Wide open is Prater underneath the basket. He lays it up and in with the left hand. 3 different Panthers have scored. It's 6-0. South Iron leads with 5 minutes and another turnover by Chadwick. Wakefield in transition now leading the break. Euro step, puts up the shot, couldn't get it, burst the offensive rebound. He couldn't get it. Prater's there, poked away. The ball is now loose on the ground, goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay with South Iron. My goodness, these two teams are playing hard. So South Iron is going to take it out on the far sideline in front of the Chadwick fans. Luke Lunyu will take it out, and they'll have another possession. They'll inbound DJ Prater into the backcourt. Looks like a little bit of a 1-2-2 zone here. Maybe a 1-3-1 for Chadwick. Skip it over to Dinkins on the right side. Thought about taking the three. Here's the step back triple. That one goes for Drennan Dinkins. 5 points for the junior. It's 9-0. Panthers on top with 4.5 to play in the first. They throw it over to Gardner, top of the key for the Cardinals. Left side, it goes to Reigns, who will reverse it back to Gardner. Looks right side of the hands of Gilbert. Drives right baseline. Good stop by Dinkins, and then they're going to get a foul called on Drennan Dinkins reaching in. And he doesn't agree with it. Dusty Dinkins doesn't agree with it as well. And it was right in front of him, so he's got a case to plead. Dusty Dinkins, not a guy you really want to complain with if you're a referee. He's a big fella. Doesn't plead his case well enough, as Drennan's still going to be tagged with a foul. Second team foul on South Iron. 4:20 to play in the first. Here's Gilbert, top of the key for the Cardinals. Pulls up, pass off Van Houten. Backs down Wakefield, turn around, put up the jumper, and the Cardinals finally on the board. Van Houten with a little turnaround hook shot finds the 2 points from the middle of the lane. Prater on the left wing, drives in, tried to pass off to Burrs. Both of them got hammered down low. It looked like no call. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Cardinals. It'll stay with South Iron. 4:02 to play in the first. The Panthers leading 9-2. South Iron taking it out underneath the basket. Lunyu, quick pass inside to Wakefield. 3 ball on the way. That one rattles around, finally falls in for Brock Wakefield. Now just 12 points away from 2,000. 12-2, it's a 10-point advantage for South Iron. Wakefield shooting at just 30% from 3-point this season, but he knocks that one down right there. Here's Gilbert down low, puts up the shot, and he's going to get the foul call as well. Good drive by Peyton Gilbert, who had 24 points in their district championship, the junior. Very talented guard for this Chadwick squad. First foul going to be called on Brock Wakefield, and the third on the team. It's 12-2 lead for South Iron, a 10-point advantage with 3:42 to play in the first. And Peyton Gilbert, the junior, at the line for the Cardinals. First one on the way. That one is good. They really like how he plays the game of basketball over at Chadwick. Is Chant McMurray going to check in for Luke Lunyu? As you hear the Lukes in the crowd. Gilbert going to try the second free throw. Flicks it up there. That one no good. Bursts a good rebound. South Iron will clear it away. Drennan Dinkins out in front. Lost a handle on it. And almost turned over. Chadwick comes up with a steal. Reigns out in front. Pass off to Gardner. He lost it out of bounds. And I believe that's last touch by the Cardinals. They're going to say it's Chadwick ball, though. Looked like it was last touch by the Cardinals. So the Cardinals going to keep it out underneath the basket with 3:29 to play in the first. You can hear the jeers from the South Iron squad. The inbound Van Houten will find Gardner on the left side. Almost poked away by Dinkins, and he's going to pick up a silly second foul. Reached for it. They're going to catch him on the body. And Dinkins just picked up his second foul in the first quarter. That's going to be big for South Iron. So Luke Lunyu going to have to check in for him. Drennan Dinkins leading the squad right now with 5 points. So Chadwick, they're down by 9, but they have Dinkins off the floor, which is always good as he's averaging 19 points a contest. Here's Reigns on the right wing, looking down low. Couldn't get it to Cunningham. We'll find Gardner top of the key. Now throw it down low to Cunningham. Kick it back out to Reigns. 3 ball on the way. Wedges it. Reigns wedged it from the right side. So that one doesn't go for Reigns. And it's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to stay with Chadwick underneath the basket. They got a whistle on, I believe. It should be Chadwick ball. South Iron won the tip. We haven't had a change of possession since then, so it is going to stay with Chadwick underneath the basket. They're just making sure at the scorer's table. Got to make sure. The Class 1 sectional. 12-3 ball game. Inbound to Gardner. A 3 ball on the way for the Cardinals. Goes down. It's 12-6. Gardner knocks one down from the right side. Back within 2 possessions is Chadwick. 3:01 to play in the first. Wakefield on the right side, streaking up the court all the way to the basket. Misses the lay-in. Rebound fought for. Cardinals are there. Poked away by South Iron. And finally picked up by Wakefield on the near sideline. He's got 2 defenders in front of him and a plethora of crowd behind him yelling at him. Prater's there, still screaming. Pass off to Burst. Goes up with a shot. Got the foul but couldn't get the finish. And he is going to be at the line. Tell you what, they are letting these boys play, and the crowd is letting them hear about it. Chadwick is going to be tagged with their 4th team foul. Burst is going to be going to the line. Foul going to be called on Calvin Reigns. That is his first. So Marco Burst to the free throw line. Solid 70% free throw shooter on the season. First one's on the way, and that one is good for Burst. He silences the Chadwick fans for just a moment, and I think that's what makes this home game of a sectional round so fun is, yeah, there's going to be more South Iron squad, but South Iron fans, I should say, but the Chadwick fans, man, do they travel well. Misses the second attempt was Burse. 13-6 with 2:37 to play in the first. Reigns with it on the right wing, steps up to the three-point line, doesn't let it fly. Looking to pass off, will find Gilbert, top of the key. Left wing it goes to Gardner. Gardner bringing it back towards the top of the key. Will bounce it to the right side for Reigns. Gardner will get it back. Gilbert's left open. Now he'll drive into the basket. Runs into a brick wall of McMurray. Straight up defense, but it's rebounded by Gardner. Goes back up. Couldn't get it to go. Finally picked up by Van Houten for the Cardinals. They still have it. Here's Gilbert. Three ball in the way. That one no good. Offensive rebound for the Cardinals and then poked out of bounds. And it's going to stay with Chadwick underneath the basket. So South Iron almost a little bit getting out rebounded here in the last couple of minutes as we'll see our first sub for Chadwick come in. That's going to be Clayton Reigns. So now we have Clayton and Calvin Reigns on the court for the Cardinals. Calvin taking it out right here. Inbound to Van Houten down low. Kick it out top of the key for Gardner. Three ball in the way. That one too deep and burst the rebound. Will clear it away. Lunyu now on the right wing for the Panthers. A one-handed skip pass all the way over to Brock Wakefield on the left wing. Goes past one defender, through a couple of others. Wide open pass to Marco Burst. Lays it up and in. Very smart pass from Brock Wakefield. Makes it 15-6. And Burst now has 5 points here in the first quarter with 1:42 to play. Into the high post it goes to Van Houten. Backing down Champ McMurray. Stepping through, and that should be a travel. It is. Champ McMurray, a little bit shorter, but man, is he a stocky guy, and Van Houten definitely has the weight on him, but he stood his ground right there and forced the travel. Some full court pressure being shown by Chadwick here with 1:35 to play in the first. South Iron breaks it easily on the right side. Prater on the top of the key. We'll skip it over to Champ McMurray in the left deep corner. A 52% three-point shooter will now find Wakefield. He'll let it fly from deep. He knocks it down again. Brock Wakefield from downtown has 6. 9 points away from 2,000. 18-6, South Iron leading with 1:13 to play. Calvin Reigns inside, way too hard off the glass, but it's rebounded by Chadwick. Here's a three ball from Clayton Reigns. That one way off the mark and burst the rebound. Lunyu will clear it away. Quickly up to Wakefield it goes. Three ball transition on the way. Good again! Brock Wakefield screams at the crowd, and Chadwick calls a timeout. Brock Wakefield. 3 triples in the first quarter. It's 21-6 with 57 seconds to play. Timeout on the court. We'll take it with them. Back in 30 on the MIMO Info Sports Stream.
Keen Performance in Bonne Terre has been providing auto services to St. Francis County for 10 plus years. Specializing in car and truck, auto body paint, and AC repair and performance accessories. From minor repair to major repair, Keen Performance has you covered. All insurance work is welcome. At Keen Performance, they provide their clients with quality service at affordable prices. Like them on Facebook and call today for a free estimate, 573-631-8285.
Back here at South Iron High School on the MIMO Info Sports Stream. 3 triples by Brock Wakefield here in the first quarter. Cardinals at the other end, right out of the timeout, goes right past the defense and lays it up and in is Calvin Reigns. He finds his first 2 points of the ball game. That was much needed for Chadwick. 21-8 with 40 seconds to play in the first. South Iron on top. Wakefield again with the ball. The Citadel commit into McMurray, the 52% three-point shooter. Lets it fly in and out, and that was 52% down. My goodness. McMurray wide open in the right corner, let it fly, and that was more than halfway down. Came out and went out of bounds, and Chadwick going to have the ball back with 28 seconds to play in the first. 21-8, South Iron leads it. Chadwick with the ball, down by 13, and it's stolen away by Wakefield. In transition to the basket, lays it off to Lunyu, blocked away from behind by Reigns, and it's rebounded by Burst. Throws it up in the air for Lunyu, who's caught in the corner, and then picked off by Calvin Reigns. Reigns will now have it with 7 seconds for the Cardinals. On the right wing in the deep right corner. Gets it down low to Van Houten. Goes up with it. Got the foul, and he's going to be at the line for 2 shots with 2.3 seconds on the clock. 21-8 still the score. 2.3 seconds on the clock, and the big man for Chadwick going to be at the line. Jaron Van Houten, he had 17 points in their district championship game when the team put up 107. First one on the way from the lefty is no good. Van Houten already has 2 points in this contest. 2.3 seconds on the clock for South Iron if they can rebound this and quickly get it up the court. Chadwick obviously going to try to get it as well. Van Houten at the line, lets it fly in and out and down and good again. 2.3 seconds for the Panthers. Here's Wakefield from half court, puts up the shot on the way. That one in and out and no good. 21-9, the end of the first quarter. South Iron leads it. We got a good one. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the Boys Class 1 Sectionals on the Mimo Info Sports Stream.
Marlar's Towing in Park Hills would like to take this time to wish the best of luck to all the students participating in the MAAA basketball tournament. Marlar's Towing recognizes how much effort you put in on and off the court. They hope the rest of your school year is successful. Marlar's Towing in Park Hills, taking this time to wish all students participating in the MAAA basketball tournament the best of luck. Marlar's Towing in Park Hills. Give them a call today for all your towing needs.
MFA in St. Genevieve is much more than just a seed and feed. At your local MFA, you'll find years, even generations of knowledge and experience in agriculture. From the farm to the field, the team at St. Genevieve MFA has the knowledge to help you excel in whatever you're growing, whether it be crops, cattle, hogs, horses, just about anything. Go and see them today. That's MFA in St. Genevieve.
Back here on the Mimo Info Sports Stream. You heard from both head coaches before the game saying they really appreciated how the other team plays, and that is prevalent here in this one. These two teams play extremely hard, and I'll tell you what, the fans are very passionate as well. It's been a fun one so far, 21-9 after one. Here's Wakefield, another triple. That one rattles around, does not go down. Rebound fought for out of bounds, and it's going to go to Chadwick. So Wakefield had 3 triples in that first quarter. A little bit of a heat check. It was in the flow of the offense, but he's only a 30% three-point shooter, so he's a good enough basketball player to know he can't fall in love with that shot. He is, though, 6 points away from breaking 2,000 for his career. 21-9 the score. South Iron on top. Chadwick with the ball. Here's Gardner, top of the key, driving to the right side. Will hand off to Calvin Reigns. Reigns crossover, split 2 defenders. Will kick it back out to Gilbert, top of the key. Gilbert will bounce it over to Gardner, threw it into his feet, and Gilbert will get it back. Here's Reigns on the left wing. Dials up a triple, knocks it down from the left side. Calvin Reigns has 5 points in the contest. It's 21-12 with 7:12 to play in the second quarter. DJ Prater looking to come across the timeline for South Iron. Threw it into the middle of the zone, and it's stolen away by Chadwick. Too many times you're going to see silly turnovers like that one. Reigns tries another triple. That one way off the mark. Doesn't catch anything except for the hands of Prater. Dinkins was streaking down the court. Couldn't find him. Now Wakefield has it in transition. Runs into a defender. Slows it up for the moment. Out near half court, will throw it right side to Lunyu. Lunyu looking to skip it over to Dinkins. Dinkins finally finds it, lets the 3-ball fly. That one in and out, no good. Rebound loose and picked up by Chadwick. 6:38 to play in the second quarter, 21-12 the score. Here's Gilbert in the left corner, drives left baseline, pulls it back out, throws it over the top for Reigns on the top of the key. Down low to a wide open Cunningham, who weighs it up and in. Cunningham finds his first 2 points, and a quick timeout taken by South Iron and Dusty Dinkins, because it's suddenly a 7-point ball game, 21-14. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Timeout brought to you by Patsy's Furniture. You'll love to shop at Patsy's on St. Joe Drive in Park Hills. I'd like to thank a few of our sponsors as well. Applebee's in Farmington, CNC Suppliers, Flat River Loop in Farmington, Coles Tractor and Equipment in Farmington, Comtree in Festus, Cozine Memorial Chapel in Farmington, Fleets Equipment in St. Jen and Ludington, Gateway Region YMCA in St. Louis, Gilster Mary Lee, Home Pools and Spas in Ludington, and Jefferson College in Hillsboro. So out of the timeout, South Iron will have the ball. 21-14 the score. South Iron leading by those 7 points with 6:27 to play here in the second quarter. Dinkins back out on the court here for South Iron, playing with those 2 fouls, so he's got to be careful not to pick up the third. Wakefield across the timeline, looking to throw it over the top for Dinkins. He'll find it. It's a 1-3-1 zone for Chadwick on the right side of Wakefield. Fakes right, drives in, tried to kick it back out to Burse, and an errant pass goes straight out of bounds. He says, that's my bad, and another turnover by South Iron. Well, it was a very, very clean first quarter. It's so far gotten a little bit sloppy from South Iron here in the second. Reigns on the top of the key, over to Gilbert, lets a 3-ball fly, that one way too deep, but a rebound is loose and picked up by Gardner for Chadwick. Throws it off to Reigns, looking down low, stolen away by Dinkins. Dinkins in transition now. A one-handed pass to Wakefield, goes up and it's blocked away by Gilbert. Saved back in bounds for South Iron. Burse has it. Wakefield on the left baseline, turns around, looking to pass off now, and Lunyu has it out near half court. And he stepped on the half court line, and Chadwick is going to get the ball back. South Iron, 3 straight turnovers. That's not something you see every day. Wakefield going to take a rest on the bench. Prater checks in for him. 21-14, 5:36 to play in the second quarter. Chadwick looking for some more points. Gardner on the top of the key will go left side of the hands of Calvin Reigns. Reigns holding the ball above his head, reverses it back to Gardner. Lets the 3-ball fly, knocks it down. It's a 4-point ball game. Gardner, his second triple of the contest. It's 21-17 with 5:18 to play in the first half. Here's McMurray, lost the handle on it, stolen away by the Cardinals again. Gardner leading the break, off to Gilbert, poked back by South Iron. Now Burse in transition for the Panthers, lays it off to McMurray, goes up, misses the lay-in, rebound loose, saved by McMurray to Lunyu, and he lays it up and in. 23-17, and the Lukes rain down from the South Iron fans. 4:51 to play in the first half. Reigns on the left wing will hand it off to Gardner. Gardner brings it towards the top of the key, skips it over to Gilbert right side. Gilbert goes through 2 defenders, over to Reigns, left open, lets it fly. That one way too deep. Rebound picked up by Prater. And that was a really quick jump ball call. DJ Prater had it. Cunningham had his hands on it for a split second, and they call it jump ball. Interesting call there because Cunningham was falling down and was not going to have control of it for more than that split second he had it. Jump ball is going to stay with Chadwick underneath the basket. Reigns throws it in to Gilbert in the right corner. Gardner over to Gilbert. Gardner will get it back now. Reigns, and it's poked out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Chadwick underneath the basket with 4:31 to play in the first half. 23-17, South Iron on top by 6, but Chadwick cutting into their lead here in the second quarter. Gardner to take it out. Inbound, Van Houten in the deep right corner. Passes off to Reigns on the left wing. Reigns dribbling around, looking, surveying, drives to the right side. A handoff to Gilbert. Tap the key, will penetrate. Kick it off to Gardner as they run a little bit of a 3-man weave. Down low to Cunningham. Straight up into Burse. Way off the mark on the shot. Van Houten had it. He stepped out of bounds, but no call. Tap the key to Gardner. 3-ball. Can't get it to go. Rebound fought for. And they call... What's the call? Another jump ball. My goodness, this guy has a quick whistle on the jump balls. That ball wasn't tied up for more than half a second. But South Iron gonna get it this time. 23-17 the score. South Iron gonna have it. Gonna have to go through the full court pressure of Chadwick in the 2-1-2 zone. 3:59 to play in the first half. Lunyu across the timeline, quick pass inside to Prater. Prater kicks it out to Dinkins, lets the 3-ball fly. That one is good from Drennan Dinkins from downtown. 8 points for Dinkins. He's feeling it a little bit. 26-17, South Iron leads. Reigns on the right side, drives in right baseline, comes to a jump stop, looking to pass off, will bounce it off to Gardner. Reigns will get it back in the deep right corner, looking down low to Cunningham. Can't find him. Now he gets in the middle of the lane. Hands off to Cunningham, and a great penetration. Cunningham is able to finish it off. Great pass from Reigns. Here's Dinkins in transition now. Comes to a stop. Pass off Prater. Skips it over to Wakefield on the right wing. He'll take a step inside the 3-point line. Let it fly. Couldn't get it. Prater, the one-handed putback. Got it to go. DJ Prater, very good offensive rebounder. He's got 4 points. It's 28-19, and South Iron starting to settle back in. 3:06 to play in the first half. Top of the key goes to Gilbert. Gilbert looking at the teeth of the defense. Bounced over to Gardner on the left wing. Back to Gilbert. He'll penetrate. Runs into 2 defenders. Off to Reigns now right side. Gilbert will get it back. Throws it to Van Houten in the high post. Over to Reigns, who's left open. He penetrates on the right baseline. Somehow finds the hands of Gardner on the left wing. Van Houten down low, facing up on DJ Prater. Kick out Gilbert. 3-ball on the way. That one way off the mark again. And rebound by Marco Burse. Burse in transition, 3-on-1, goes all the way to the basket, keeps it himself, and lays it in with the right hand. Brennan Dinkins a little shaken up. Looked like he knocked knees with Burse, but he is going to stay on the court for right now. And still playing some defense. Dusty is watching him for the time being a little closely. 30-19, South Iron leads by 11 with 2:16 to play in the second quarter. Reigns on the right wing. Nobody really moving for Chadwick. And we got a whistle and 3 seconds in the lane called on Cunningham. Well, that's not a call you see too often. It is a rule of basketball, but sometimes referees can be a little selective in how they use it. They call it right there on Cunningham, then turnover back to South Iron. 2:06 to play, 30-19 the score. Panthers lead it by 11. Wakefield down low burst, poked out of bounds. It's going to stay with South Iron underneath the basket. Good defense coming from behind was Cunningham to poke that one away. Burst would have had a wide open bucket. Lunyu will take it out on the right block. Looking in, Wakefield cuts towards the basket, throws over the top for Burst. It's poked away, but Prater finds it. Wakefield on the left side, drives left baseline to the basket, turns around, got the foul, couldn't get the bucket to go, but he will be at the line for 2 shots. Now going to be called on Chadwick. It's going to be their 15th foul. Make that 14th foul. Beg your pardon. And the foul going to go on Cunningham. That is his second. Wakefield at the line. First free throw, good. Brock Wakefield now with 10 points, 5 away from that 2,000-point barrier. Sub will come in for Chadwick is Clayton Reigns. So Clayton and Calvin back out there. Wakefield, the 70% free throw shooter, lets the second one fly and nothing but nylon. He's got 11 points. 2 field goals away from breaking 2,000 for his career. 32-19 with 1:50 to play in the second quarter. Reigns with it on the top of the key of the Calvin variety. We'll find Clayton right side. Clayton shot fake. Back to Calvin, top of the key. He'll spin around, look left side, find the hands of Gardner. Gardner drives in over to Clayton, right baseline. Pulls it back out as he's stopped by Dinkins into the high post to Calvin. Calvin jump stop, tried to bounce it off, poked out of bounds. Last touch by South Iron. It's going to stay with Chadwick underneath the basket with 1:28 to play here in the second quarter. Cardinals right in front of us here on the stage. Shot fake by Calvin. Now down low to Van Houten. Backs down DJ Prater. Puts up the shot with the left hand. In and out, no good. And they're going to call a foul on South Iron. So Van Houten going to the line again. Foul called on Marco Burst. That is going to be his first and the team's 6th. So one away from sending Chadwick into the 1 in bonus. At the line is Van Houten. He's been to the line once already. Went 1 of 2 the first time up. This time the southpaw knocks down the first. Lefty now with 4 points for Chadwick. It's 32-20 with 1:22 to play in the first half. Bends at the knees, lets it fly. That time knocks it down again. 2 of 2. And now 3 of 4 on the game. Chadwick almost steals it away, but stepped out of bounds on the end line. And South Iron fortunate to not turn the ball over. 1:21 to play here in the first half. The inbound to Prater. Have to go the full length of the court. 32-21. South Iron leads and with the ball. Wakefield still in the backcourt. Steps up to the half-court line and now will cross that timeline. On the right side, it goes to Dinkins. Reverse it back to Prater between the circles. Over to Wakefield left wing. Wakefield a pass fake to the top of the key. Now we'll find Drennan Dinkins. There's 1:02 on the clock. We'll see if they waste that much time. I can see South Iron doing that. They don't want to give any momentum to Chadwick in 54 seconds and counting. They're being patient so far. Almost turned it over, but Dinkins is there to save the day. Dinkins on the right side. His get pass all the way over to Marco Burst, left baseline. Lunyu, left side, Wakefield. Shot fake, drives in to the basket. Hand off DJ Prater, lays it in with the left hand. Great pass from Wakefield, and Prater finds his 6th point of the ball game with 34 seconds to play in the first half. 34-21, South Iron on top. Calvin Reigns all the way to the basket, no good. Rebound loose, picked up by Wakefield. He'll lead the break now for the Panthers. On the top, the key comes to a jump stop. A no-look pass down low for Prater, and he lays it up and in again. Well, that connection is working pretty well. Back-to-back possessions turns into 4 points. Right side it goes to Reigns. Clayton Reigns lets a 3-ball fly. Off the mark, no good. Prater the rebound with 8 seconds on the clock for South Iron. Quickly up it goes to Wakefield. Handoff Dinkins goes up, lays it in, got the foul. Did not lay it in, I beg your pardon. He got the foul and he'll be at the line for 2 shots with 1.9 seconds on the clock. Kind of took an awkward spill, but Dinkins is okay. And we're going to have Martez Burst check in here for the final 1.9 seconds along with Champ McMurray after this free throw. Foul is called on Clayton Reigns, his first. Dinkins knocks down the first free throw. Martez Burst comes in for Luke Lunyu, and Champ McMurray going to check in for Drennan Dinkins if he makes this free throw. So Martez Burst getting some playing time here in the Class 1 sectional. Got to see him knock down some triples earlier this season in the PRL tournament. Dinkins connects on the second one. He's now up to 10 points. 38-21, South Iron leading by 17 with 1.9 seconds to play in the first half. Inbound to Reigns, a three-quarter court shot on the way off the top of the backboard, and no good. Halftime score, 38-21 in favor of the number 1 seed in the state. South Iron leads by 17 on their home court of the boys Class 1 sectionals. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll have our Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy halftime show right after this.
Been in a little trouble and need a little extra help? Norman Krumpecker, bail bond agent from Potosi, can help. Norman Krumpecker has an answering service and is available 24/7. You'll get fast service, be out, and on your way. Guaranteed. Call 573-436-9301 or 631-8161. Anytime, day or night. Call Norman Krumpecker. He can set you free. That's bail bond agent Norman Krumpecker from Potosi.
Make it a great family night at Applebee's Bar and Grill in Farmington. Hi, my name is Amy Cousins, General Manager of your local store. Maybe start out with a couple of appetizers: boneless wings, onion rings, mozzarella sticks, spinach artichoke dip, chicken quesadilla. There's so much to choose from. Let the kids pick from the kids menu, then for yourself, choose one of our favorites. Steaks, ribs, seafood, pasta, we have it all. Go to Applebee's.com for the full menu and look for our happy hour prices. Doing good in the neighborhood, Applebee's Bar and Grill in Farmington.
Cleaning chemicals, disinfectants, and paper products are just a few of the items available from C&C Suppliers in Farmington. I'm Cheryl Sneed, owner of C&C Suppliers, a janitorial and food service supplier for commercial and residential use. We carry cleaning products, disposable food containers, gloves, sanitizers, disinfectants, face masks, shields, paper products, and so much more. Find C&C Suppliers on Facebook or stop by our location on Flat River Road in Farmington.
From shredding to mailboxing, the UPS Store does everything for small business, even impressing your customers. When you have your packages packed by our certified packing experts and backed with a package ship guarantee, your business looks outstanding. The UPS Store, everything for small business, all in one place.
The UPS Store.
Hi, this is Jim, owner of the UPS Store in Festus. From printing, shredding, faxing, and notarizing to packaging and shipping, we are here to service your personal and small business needs.
Welcome to the Midwest Sports Center Halftime Show on Regional Radio.
This is Josh Harris, the owner of Midwest Sports Center in Farmington. Remember, for all of your on-the-road, off-the-road, or on-the-water fun, come and see us, Midwest Sports Center in Farmington.
Midwest Sports Center Halftime Show. Stop by, see Josh and the gang at Midwest Sports Center today on Walker Drive in Farmington. Kawasaki, Suzuki, Polaris, Can-Am, Spiger, and Sea-Doo. Like them on Facebook or shop them online at Midwest Sports Center. On the road, off the road, or in the water, Midwest Sports Center has it all.
Well, it is actually the Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy halftime show here from South Iron. My name is Jacob Vincent. Connor Mooney back in the J98 studios. Halftime score 38-21 in favor of the host school here in the Class 1 sectional round. And big for South Iron because last year they fell in this sectional round 59-54 to the eventual state champions in Dora, but right now they are enjoying a 17-point lead at the half over the number 5 team in class number 1. Let's go through the stats really quick for the visiting team on the scoreboard. Nobody in double figures quite yet. They've had a very balanced attack. Garner's got 6 points. He's knocked down 2 triples. 5 points for Calvin Reigns. 1 for Gilbert, who is their leading scorer this season. He had 24 in their district championship game. 4 points for Cunningham and 5 for Van Houten. So all 5 starters have scored for Chadwick, and conversely on the other side, same thing. All 5 starters have scored for South Iron as well. However, just a few more points. 2 players in double figures for South Iron. Brock Wakefield leads the way with 11 points. He is just 4 points shy of breaking the 2,000-point career mark, which we'll see if he does that in the second half, and that'll be a pretty cool moment if and when that happens. 10 points for Jenkins in that first half, 5 apiece in the first and second quarter. 2 for Lunyu on a lay-in, 7 for Burson, 8 for Prater, and 6 of those came in that second quarter, and 4 of them came at the very end of that second quarter as he was the beneficiary of some really, really good passes from Brock Wakefield. First quarter was pretty much all South Iron as Chadwick stuck around for a little bit. It was 21-9, and then In the second quarter, Chadwick really turned up the pressure. South Iron was not taking care of the ball at the start of the second quarter, started turning it over a little bit, and let Chadwick kind of open the door a little bit more. They got it within 4, but then as soon as they got it within 4, they took a timeout, and South Iron cranked it up into another gear as they now lead it by those 17 points at the break. It's 38-21. South Iron playing some good basketball at the end of that break for Chadwick. We'll see what they can do offensively. They've been taking a lot of threes, and some of them have been way off the mark. When they're open, they're usually able to get them a little bit closer and have been able to knock some of them down. We've seen 2 threes made by Gardner, one of them from Clayton Reigns, and that's been it for three-point shooting for the Cardinals, but they're not shooting a great percentage from deep, so we'll see if they can make that a little bit better in the second half or if they try to get it inside. But that is what South Iron is so good at, playing that zone defense and kind of clogging up the inside, forcing you to shoot from the outside. And when you're a Chadwick team that doesn't shoot it terribly well from the outside, you don't have that one guy who is a sure knockdown guy from the outside. Going to make it a little bit difficult because Chadwick, they've got a couple of big guys down low. Cunningham and Van Houten, they stand at about 6'4", maybe 6'5". They've got a little bit of weight to them as well, and they haven't really been able to get too much going. Cunningham, he's got 4 points. All of those came in the second quarter, whereas Van Houten, he's got 5, but 3 of them have come from the free throw line. So we'll see if they can make any changes at the half. For South Iron, business as usual for them. They're enjoying a 17-point lead at the break. We'll see if they can keep that going into the second half as well. Don't forget, you can listen to all of our broadcast games online at MyMoInfo.com, courtesy of Coles Tractor and Equipment in Farmington, home of the LS Tractors. Lead the herd, don't just follow. Coles Tractor and Equipment, Highway 32 in Farmington. Also going on right now on our sports broadcast schedule as we take a check of that. We got 2 other boys games going on tonight over on J98 in the Class 5 District 2 semifinals. DeSoto is at North County, and then on KREI and KJEF, Festus is at Farmington. Both of those the Class 5 District 2 semifinals, so the winners of those will move on to the championship. Coming up tomorrow night, another full slate of games coming your way from Regional Radio on KREI. It starts at 4:45. State Fair is at MAC in a doubleheader of men's and women's basketball. The women will be up first at 5, and then the men at about 7 o'clock after the women's game. We also have Mizzou basketball tomorrow night on KJEF only. That starts at 5. They are taking on Florida. In boys basketball tomorrow, Class 4 District 2 championship played at Potosi. Number 1 St. John taking on number 2 Central at 5:45 on J98. And then I will be back here tomorrow night for the same thing. Class 1 sectionals, but on the girls' side, and the same 2 teams. South Iron will be taking on Chadwick, and that for sure to be a very good game. Halftime score 38-21. You're listening to the Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy halftime show. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, second half of action coming your way on the MyMo Info Sports Stream.
This is Dr. Karen Melton at Hearing Care Partners. We hope you don't miss a single thing this sports season. Stop by for a free hearing screening so you'll hear every play and the person sitting right next to you. One of the best parts of the game is chatting with old friends and making new ones. We wish all our local players a safe and healthy sports season. It's Hearing Care Partners. Find us online at hearingcarepartners.com.
Whatever your educational goals are, you can achieve them at Jefferson College. With caring faculty, convenient locations, and award-winning academic programs, your future is Jefferson College's focus. To learn more, call 636-797-3000 or visit jeffco.edu for a complete list of degrees and programs. Enroll now.
For higher education, for higher expectations, Jefferson College, Jefferson College, and you.
At Coles Tractor and Equipment, get the 25 horsepower LS tractor with front end loader. This is the biggest compact size tractor chassis, not the subcompact size tractor. You will like the size of this tractor and the weight it has behind it to get your jobs done. With a 1,600 pound lifting capacity on this front loader, you will be impressed. This LS 25 horsepower tractor package deal includes the tractor, loader, 4-foot box blade, along with the 18-foot deluxe flatbed trailer and a set of 48-inch skid steer quick attach pallet forks. All for only $20,400 $449. This package includes a free 2700 PSI pressure washer and 2 ratchet tie downs. And of course, the best 6-year parts and labor warranty from LS, the major brand maker that you already know and love. So let me recap. Get the 25 horsepower tractor, loader, box blade, deluxe flatbed trailer, all for only $20,449, plus the free pressure washer and 2 ratchet tie downs. See Cole's Tractor and Equipment today, 1 mile east of Farmington on Highway 32, or give us a call, 573-756-4353.
Welcome back here on the MyMo Info Sports Stream here from South Iron High School. My name is Jacob Vincent. Connor Mooney back in the J98 studios, turning the dials, bringing you guys the sights and sounds of beautiful Annapolis, Missouri. I tell you what, that drive from Farmington to Annapolis is one of the more fun ones, I think, especially me being from Indiana. I'm used to flat roads, cornfields, and straight roads. Very, very different here when you start driving through some of the hills, some of the mountains, if you will, and I think it's a little bit more fun, and also a very beautiful drive down here to Annapolis. At the half, 38-21, the South Iron Panthers leading the Chadwick Cardinals by 17 points, and they're going to try to keep on adding on to that into the second half. The winner of this game will move on to play either Delta or Gideon. Gideon got a bye through the district tournament. They actually have a losing record. They are the District 1 champs by forfeit. There was nobody else in their district to play. So they are your district champs in District 1. In District 2, it's Delta. Now Delta, they're a team last year that averaged 97 points per game. A little bit less this year, but still, they like to run and gun and could be one of the winners as they're also playing right now. And we'll try to find a score on that if we can and keep you guys updated for whoever wins this one. But the winner of this will move on to play the winner of Delta and Gideon. That'll be in 2 days. Make that 3 days on March 5th, Friday. And that will be at one of those participating schools. Second half underway. They'll switch sides. Chadwick will start out with the ball. Gardner will find Reigns on the right wing. Gardner back, top of the key now, giving it back to Reigns on the right side. Steps through 2 defenders, kick it back out to Gardner. Gilbert in the deep left corner, crosses over, drives left baseline, lost the handle on it, goes out of bounds, and I believe they're going to call a foul on South Iron. It's either going to go on Brock Wakefield or Marco Burse. And I believe they're going to attack Wakefield with this one. So the first foul of this second half is actually going to go on Burse. That is his second. Shot coming, and they're going to call a foul on the box out of Chadwick. I don't think the Chadwick fans realize it because they haven't said anything about it yet. But South Iron going to get the ball back, or they agree with the call. Either way, it's not going to be called on Cunningham. That is his third. He kind of rooted out South Iron. And South Iron going to have the ball going back the other way. 7:39 to go here in the third quarter. 38-21 the score. Panthers on top. DJ Prater bringing the ball up the court across the timeline. Looking left side, throws it inside to Brock Wakefield, who faces towards the basket, will bounce it back out, now drives back in, puts up the 10-foot jumper, couldn't get it. Dinkins, the offensive rebound, goes back up and got it to go. Brennan Dinkins, he's got 12 points now. And he is the leading scorer so far for South Iron. Reigns with the ball, hands it off, it's poked away by South Iron, and then a foul is called. Wakefield was going to have a run out. Foul called on Luke Lunyu as he picks up his second. As newly into the ball game is Garrett Guerin. So Garrett Guerin into the game here for Chadwick. He's in the deep left corner right now. Here's Gardner on the right wing for the Cardinals, bringing it out between the circles. Lunyu picked up that foul, his team's second here in the second half. Here's Gilbert, right baseline for the Cardinals. Back top the key to Gardner. Fakes a three, drives in. Kick out Guerin. He'll fake a shot. He'll drive in. Come to a jump stop. Looking for a pass. We'll find Gilbert in the deep left corner. Lunyu playing some tough-nosed defense. Into the corner it goes, being hounded by 2 South Iron defenders. Finally gets out of it. Finds Reigns, top of the key. Jumps in. Puts up a little Euro step shot and got it to go. And almost a turnover, but Cardinals lose it out of bounds after Calvin Reigns was able to get his 7th point of the ball game. It's 40-23, still a 17-point advantage for South Iron with 6:33 to play here in the third quarter. The inbound to Dinkins into the backcourt. He'll come across the timeline, looking right side with it. Bounces it off to Prater on the wing. Prater bringing it back towards the top key, reverses it back to Lunyu in the deep right corner. Down the Wakefield, got the foul, but couldn't get the finish. He'll be at the line for 2 shots. First foul on Chadwick of this second half. Foul going to be called on Gilbert's. Tell you what, he is very, very athletic. He's had a couple of very nice blocks in the first half. And almost got another one right there on Wakefield. Wakefield lets the first free throw fly. That one in and out, no good from Brock Wakefield. It's 2 of 2 his first time up. Still sitting at 11 points. Gotta wonder if it's in the back of his mind, but you gotta think a player like that, he's used to scoring points. He doesn't care how many he has. Knocks down the second one, he's up to 12. A triple will do it. Otherwise, he's gonna have to knock down 2 twos. 41-23 with 6:15 to play in the third. Chadwick with the ball, down by 18. Reigns tap the key. Will get it back down near the right side. Gives it back to Gardner. Reigns back with it again. Trying to set something up against the 2-3 zone defense. Driving in, kicking out to Guerin. A pass fake to the left side. Will put up a shot. And instead, Gardner finds a pass. He'll put up the 3. That one way off the mark. And now Dinkins out in front on the runouts. Goes up with a shot. Lays it in with the right hand from the left side. 14 points for Drennan Dinkins as he almost comes up with a steal in the backcourt. Almost stolen away by Wakefield, but Chadwick still with it. Poked by Wakefield and out of bounds. It'll stay with Chadwick underneath the basket. This is where South Iron, they start to get up into you a little bit. .5:39 to play in the third quarter. Chadwick will take it out underneath the basket. The inbound to Gilbert in the deep left corner. He drives in, got tripped up. Will kick it back out to Clayton Reigns. Reigns on the left side, picks up his dribble, will find Guerin now on the right side. Reverse it back over to Calvin, inside of Van Houten, over to Clayton Reigns. Thought about taking the 3, now he'll drive in, come to a jump stop, kick it out to Guerin. Doesn't take the 3, goes behind the back, penetrates, steps back, looking inside for Van Houten. Got it poked away, South Iron out in front, and then Prater in front, got tripped up, didn't call the foul, and Chadwick will have the ball after the turnover. Prater was out in front, got tripped from behind, and they didn't call anything. Here's Guerin with it, right side to Clayton Reigns. Reigns, shot fake, looking inside to Van Houten, reverses it back to Guerin for the Cardinals. Guerin tapped the key, picks up his dribble, skips it over right side to Clayton Reigns. Tell you what, this Chadwick team very patient offensively, but they're down by 20 points with 4:47 to play in the third, so they're gonna have to score. You gotta think there's gotta be a little bit of urgency at some point. Don't want it to be a little too late as they're going to call a foul on Luke Lunyu here. Van Houten set a screen. Lunyu tried to fight through it. And Lunyu picks up his 3rd foul of this game. In the 3rd of the second half now for South Iron. Champ McMurray checks in for Luke Lunyu. 4:38 to play in the third. South Iron leading 43-23. Cardinals with the ball. They inbound to Gilbert. Will find Reigns top of the key. Clayton Reigns with it, will bounce it off to Guerin on the right side. Guerin, right wing, will bring it back towards the top of the key, going through 2 defenders, comes to a jump stop, kicks it back out. Clayton Reigns lets the 3 ball fly. That one short, no good. DJ Prater the rebound. Out in front is Dinkins, going past the defender, and they're going to call a travel on Drennan Dinkins. Trying to corral the ball and didn't put it down enough, and he didn't think he did it. Dusty Dinkins says, yeah, you traveled with it, and it's a turnover. We're going the other way. Every single time they come up with a steal, you see all 5 players start sprinting to the other side in transition. Pretty fun to watch them, and if you're the other team, kind of scary to see. But Chadwick comes out on the fortunate side of things that time after the turnover. Here's Clayton Reigns on the left wing for the Cardinals. Pulls up from 15 feet, lets it fly, and knocks it down. 2 points for Clayton Reigns and a turnover. A steal by Guerin, passes off to Calvin Reigns, and he lays it up and in. Still 43-27. Wakefield with the ball for South Iron. Bounces it over to Prater. Goes up, lays it in from the left side with the left hand. DJ Prater into double figures with 10 points. Guerin tapped the key, lost the handle on it. Picks up his dribble now. Will pass it right side to Reigns. Back top of the key, goes to Gilbert. Trying to pass it off, and it's stolen away by Dinkins. And Dinkins was looking up, was going to try to pass off to either Prater or Wakefield, who was out in front of him. Went to pick up his dribble and then kind of just clutched it up against his hip as he decided not to, and he got called for the travel for it. So that's 2 times now. South Iron would have had a run out if they had been able to get a clean pass and a clean dribble. Instead, it's a couple of turnovers, but they're still leading 45-27 with 3:28 to play. Here's Clayton Reigns on the right baseline. Should say 3:28 to play in the third quarter. Still a whole nother quarter after this one. Guerin tapped the key, picks up his dribble for the Cardinals. Left side, it goes to Gilbert. Almost poked away, goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with Chadwick underneath the basket. Every single time they're getting it on the wings, they're trying to split those top 2 defenders on that zone, and every single time it's almost being turned over. The last 3 times it has been turned over. That time just got poked out of bounds, and Cardinals will keep it. Jaron tapped the key, penetrating again. We'll pull it back out. It's a handoff to Gardner. Gardner takes a step inside the three-point line. We'll find Gilbert streaking across the baseline. Over to Clayton Reigns. Gilbert finds it, lets a three-ball fly from the right side. He knocks it down from three range in the corner. That's his first field goal of the game. He had 24 points in the district championship. And we got a foul called on Chadwick. Foul going to be called on Garrett Guerin, who was in the face of Drennan Dinkins. And big cheer from the South Iron squad. 2:52 to play in the third quarter. 45-30 the score, and South Iron going to take a 30-second timeout here. Timeout brought to you by Patsy's Furniture. You'll want to shop at Patsy's on St. Joe Drive in Park Hills. We're back in 30 right here on the Sports Stream.
Hi, this is Brad Smith at Lucas Smith Chrysler Center, your local home of the no bull deal. The word local, you've heard the phrase shop local, buy local, but do you really think exactly what that means? When you shop here at Lucas Smith, you put your trust in the hands of all of my employees who also eat, play, work, live, and shop local. Jefferson County is their home too. Why drive for miles when you can buy what's right here in your backyard? All we ask at Lucas Smith Chrysler is to give us the chance to earn your business. Please shop local, and remember, Lucas Smith Chrysler Center in Festus.
45-30 is the score. South Iron leads by 15 with 2:52 to play in the third quarter. South Iron taking the timeout. Still have 3 left, and all 3 of them are full timeouts. Here's Drennan Dinkins in the transition. A handoff to DJ Prater, kind of out of control, but is able to lay it up and in from the left side. DJ Prater up to 12 points now, and he has put up 10 points in the second and third quarter alone. There's Gardner on the right side for the Cardinals. Down by 17 is Chadwick. Guerin inside, taking it to the basket, misses it, and the rebound picked up by Dinkins. Out in front is Wakefield. Wakefield comes to a jump stop, lays it up, misses the lay-in, got his own rebound, looking for a shot, puts it up, through some contact with the foul, and a chance for 2,000 at the line is coming up. Brock Wakefield, 14 points, and 1 away from 2,000 for his career with South Iron. Foul called on Clayton Reigns, his second. Brock Wakefield a chance to complete the three-point play and break a barrier. It's on the way, and it's good. There's 2,000 career points for Brock Wakefield as he's up to 15 on the ball game. 50-30, South Iron leading by 20 with 2:14 to play in the third. Guerin on the left wing for the Cardinals. Penetrate, kick out Gardner on the right side. It goes to Gilbert. Lets another 3 fly. In and out, no good. Bounces off the rim. Picked up by Van Houten. He couldn't get the putback to go. And Dinkins the rebound with his eyes up. Streaking up the court for South Iron. Lost the handle on it. He got bumped. And I believe they're going to call this one on the ground. It kind of looked like he made an effort at a shot, but I believe they are going to call this one on the ground, and that is the case. Foul called on Guerin. And Guerin didn't play at all in the first half. Has come in here in the second. Played some really tough-nosed defense, but he's also picked up 2 fouls. The inbound Wakefield, top of the key. Crosses over, drives in, a one-handed pass off to Prater. Contact, no call. Looked like he got held, and then they're going to call the foul on DJ Prater on the rebound. Wow. So an unfortunate sequence there for DJ Prater. Looked like he got held on the way up on the shot. No call, and then it was rebounded by Cunningham. And then they call the foul on Prater, so it's going to go back to Chadwick with 1:49 to play in the third quarter. 50-30 the score. South Iron still leading by 20. Chadwick with the ball. On the left side, it goes to Guerin. Guerin comes to a stop, looking down low for Cunningham as he throws it over the top. There are 2 defenders, couldn't get the shot to go, and Dinkins clears the rebound for South Iron. He'll throw it off to DJ Prater, who brings it up the court now. We'll find Marco Burst top the key. Hand off Wakefield. Comes to a jump stop, went flying towards the basket, lost the handle on it, and they're going to call a foul as he went up to put it in. Another foul called on Chadwick. This one is going to go, I believe, on Cunningham. It is. That is his 4th. So Jaron Cunningham picks up his 4th foul, and it sends Brock Wakefield to the line for 2 freebies. Knocks down the first. Well, that's another one of the accolades. Brock Wakefield checks off the list. 2,000 career points. Not too many times you're going to see that in high school basketball, but he does it in tonight's contest. Second one on the way. That one a little too deep and no good. He's got 16 on the ball game tonight. 51-30 the score. South Iron leading by 21 with 1:20 to play in the third. Down low, Van Houten got the ball and goes up and knocks it down. Van Houten now with 7 points, and still some full court pressure from Chadwick here. Wakefield lost it, throws it behind his back to McMurray. Still in the backcourt is South Iron. They got to come across the timeline. Instead, it's turned over. Gardner with it, goes up, lays it in for Chadwick with the right hand. Chadwick fans, they're not ready to see their team's season come to an end yet. Taking on the number 1 team in Class 1, and then fouled from behind is Wakefield by Calvin Reigns. Reigns picks up his second foul, and that's going to send South Iron into the bonus, as that's the 7th team foul. So Brock Wakefield going to be going to the line for 1 in bonus. 51-34 the score with 53 seconds to play in the third, and Brock Wakefield, who's already got 16 points, he's broken the 2,000-point career mark, is going to the line to add on a few more. First one of the front end is good. He's only got 1 field goal here in the third quarter, but he's got 6 points tacked on to his 11 first half. Good for 17 on the ball game. Second one on the way is good as well for Brock Wakefield. 53-34. 50 seconds to play in the third. Chadwick with the ball on the right side. Dribbling around is Calvin Reigns. Reigns picks up his dribble, pass off Gardner, over to Reigns again on the right side, brings it top of the key, now drives in, penetrates to the basket, kicks it out to Gilbert, had a second, but now he drives in, puts up a shot from the left side, couldn't get it to go. Van Houten, the offensive rebound, goes back up and in. 9 points for Van Houten, now down low, 53-36. 25 seconds to play in the third. Marco bursts at the other end, steps through a couple of defenders, couldn't get the shot to go. Rebound fought for, picked up by Chadwick as Van Houten was able to corral it. Calvin Reigns will bring it up with 13 seconds to play in the third, down 53-36. 7 seconds. Reigns between the circles with 4, steps through 2 defenders, and it's turned over. South Iron with it with 2 seconds. From 3 is Dinkins, can't bank it in. 53-36. At the end of 3, South Iron leading the Chadwick Cardinals, and they're 1 quarter away from moving on to the Class 1 state quarterfinals. Keep it tuned in right here to the Mimo Info Sports Stream.
It was 1963, and Fleeg's Equipment in St. Genevieve was founded as a family-owned and operated business where it remains to this day by our brothers Dave and Herb Fleeg. In 2016, our second location in Leadington opened. Hi, I'm Jason. Fleeg's Equipment is known best for selling exceptional equipment such as Case IH, Massey Ferguson, Hustler Turf, Spartan, Vermeer, Cub Cadet, and many more. Fleeg's Equipment is also known for outstanding service from the time you enter the door or pick up the phone. Because at Fleeg's Equipment, we ask that you let our family take care of your family. There are lots of places to get a mower, tractor, or a piece of equipment, but none with the history or longevity of Fleeg's Equipment. We are a proven family with certified technicians and customer service where you're more than just a number. Your business is family tradition here at Fleeg's Equipment. Fleeg's Equipment, Highway 32 in St. Genevieve and on the outer road in Leadington. Online 24/7 at Fleegs.com. Fleeg's Equipment, let our family serve your family.
One quarter stands between number 1 South Iron and the Class 1 quarterfinals on the boys' side. They lead it after 3, 53-36. And they will start out with the ball here in the fourth quarter of action from South Iron High School. They'll play the winner of Delta and Gideon in the quarterfinal if they would win this one. Here's Drennan Dinkins down low, through some contact, lays it up and in with the right hands. 16 points for the junior as he gets congratulated by his teammates, and Dinkins going to be going to the line. Drennan Dinkins stands at about 6 foot. He's listed as 6 foot, but he plays way above what he's listed at as he plays close to above the rim. Free throw on the way to complete the three-point play is good. 17 points now for Dinkins. He's 1 away from the game high of 18 held by Brock Wakefield right now. Here's Gilbert at the other end, and they're going to call a foul on South Iron as Luke Lunyu trying to poke it away from behind. Love watching Dusty Dinkins on the sideline. Never gets too riled up about anything, and you know, it's okay as Lunyu picks up his 4th foul right there. 56-36, South Iron leading by 20 with 7:47 to play here in the fourth quarter. They inbound to Jaron, tap the key. He'll put up the 17-foot jump shot, can't rattle it in, and Dinkins the rebound. That's another thing about Dinkins. He leads the team in rebounds, and he's the shortest player on the court for South Iron. Here's DJ Prater now for South Iron. As they came across the timeline, he's on the left wing. Throw it back between the circles to Dinkins. We'll give it back to Prater on the left side. Into the corner to Lunyu, looking for a cut inside to Wakefield. Wakefield has it, puts up the 15-foot jump shot, no good. Rebound fought for, finally corralled by Gardner and cleared away for the Cardinals. Jaron out in front, comes to a stop at 17 feet. Will pass off to Van Houten. Van Houten backing down through 3 defenders, puts up the right-handed shot and couldn't get it to fall. And Dinkins yet another rebound. A one-handed left-handed pass to McMurray. Pass off Wakefield, up and under, no good. But he gets the foul and he's going to be at the line. This team is so unselfish, yet they still score so well. Find the open man, and if you're the open man, you're going to take the shots. Wakefield is able to get to the line here. Foul is called on Van Houten. That is his second. Wakefield first free throw, good again. He's up to 19. In the third quarter alone, Wakefield was at the line a few different times. He went 5 of 7 from the line in the third quarter alone. He's already 1 of 1 and make it 2 of 2. 20 points in the ball game for Brock Wakefield. Needed 15 to break 2,000 for his career, and well, he did that and then some. 58-36 with 6:55 to play here in the ball game. Reigns trying to force a pass inside. It's poked away by South Iron. Wakefield looking for Prater out in front, and a little too much out in front in transition, as he kind of threw it out in front of him towards the middle of the court. Prater was towards the outside of the court. He missed it, went out of bounds, and Chadwick will get it back with 6:45 to play. Don't forget, we also have Class 5 District 2 semifinals going on right now over on J98, KREI, and KJEF. Here's a 3-ball in the corner by the Cardinals. Goes down for Gilbert, and he's going to be at the line after they call a foul. So Gilbert has 7 points now, and Dusty Dinkins immediately calling over Brock Wakefield and coaching him up a little bit. Gilbert going to be at the line to complete the unconventional 4-point play. Flicks it up there and knocks it down. So Gilbert now up to 8 points in the contest, the leading scorer for this Cardinals squad. 58-40 the score. South Iron leading by 18 with 6:30 to play in the ball game. Lunyu on the left wing will find Burse in the deep left corner. Skips it over to Dinkins on the right side. Dinkins lets a 3-ball fly, and he knocks it down. Drennan Dinkins from downtown. He's got 20 points now and 2 20-point scorers for South Iron. Dinkins and Wakefield. It's 61-40. Dinkins and Wakefield tying up the Cardinals right now at 40 apiece. Dinkins comes up with a steal here, runs into some traffic, has to pick up his dribble and find DJ Prater. Prater, middle of the court, drives in, puts up the shot, got it to go. DJ Prater nearing 20 points. He's at 14. 63-40 now with 5:48 to play in the fourth. Jaron with the ball for the Cardinals. Comes to a jump stop into the high post. Will kick it back out to Gardner on the right wing. Jaron will find it again on the elbow. Kick it over to Reigns. Lets one fly. Can't get it to fall, and Dinkins is there for the rebound again. Quickly up it goes to Prater's out in front of everyone. Lays it up and in with the left hand. And Prater up to 16 points. Great pass from Dinkins. Timeout on the floor. 65-40. South Iron leading by 25 with 5:27 to play in the ball game. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in a minute, right here on the MyMo Info Sports Stream.
Champions are made here. On our courts, on our fields, and in our classrooms. Why settle for ordinary when you could be part of greatness? Mineral Area College. Become a Cardinal today.
Would you like to lower your house payment? Paul Hale here with New Era Bank, here to tell you how it's a great time to refinance. Mortgage rates are at historic lows, and many homeowners can save a considerable amount of money by refinancing. Take advantage of this opportunity by refinancing today. We offer a variety of both fixed rate and adjustable products that fit just about every need. Whether you're planning to stay in your house for 2 years or a lifetime, now is the time to act. Visit our website at www.newerabank.com or call any of our branches to speak with a loan officer today. New Era Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
65-40 out of the Patsy's Furniture timeout with 5:27 to play in the fourth quarter. Chadwick will have the ball down by 25 and trying to at least cut into the lead and make it a little bit more respectable with 5:18 to play. Cardinals with the ball. Gilbert has it for a 3-ball in the corner. That one doesn't go down, and Lunyu skies for the rebound for South Iron. We'll find Burst in transition as he comes across the timeline, fakes a pass to the right, puts up the shot, got the foul, and got it to go. Marco Burst had not scored in the second half until that bucket right there. He's up to 9, and a chance to put another Panther into double digits with the free throw. Could see 4 of the 5 starters with 10 points, as that is the 5th foul on Jaron Cunningham, a senior. His season comes to a close as he fouls out of this contest. But a very good player is Jaron Cunningham as he fouls out with 4 points tonight. All 4 of those came in that second quarter. 67-40 the score. Burst at the line for 10 points. Can't knock it down, but it's rebounded by Dinkins for South Iron, so they'll have another possession. Lunyu on the left side, back to Dinkins in the wing. Dinkins crossover, step back triple on the way, nothing but nylon. Drennan Dinkins knocks another one down. When he is feeling it, folks, he is feeling it. He is shooting 48% from three-point range. He knocks one down right there. That is his 4th triple of the ball game. 70-40. It's now a 30-point lead and a running clock for South Iron with 4:34 to play, and almost turned over by the Cardinals. Now it is, as it's stolen away. Dinkins, an oop to Wakefield, and he throws it down with the right hand. Brock Wakefield skying up for it. And Wakefield almost comes out with another steal. Now Guerin out in front will pass it off and throws it over the head of the Cardinals. Saves it back in bounds. South Iron with it again. Dinkins to the basket. Lays it in with the right hand. The Panthers starting to run away. 74-40. They lead with 4 minutes remaining. Here's Gilbert, top of the key. Got into the grill of Gilbert's was DJ Prater, and he is going to be tagged with the foul. And Luke Lunyu was close to him. He thought they called it on him. He was a little scared because he doesn't want it to come out of the ball game yet. He's playing with 4 fouls. Champ McMurray going to come in for Brock Wakefield here. And a standing ovation for Brock Wakefield, who checks out of the contest with 3:36 to play. Brock Wakefield, 22 points in the contest. He only needed 15 for 2,000 career points. Free throws at the other end. Gilbert's shooting them, and he knocks down the first. So that foul was called on Prater, like I mentioned, the 7th team foul on South Iron. So 1 in bonus from here on out for Chadwick, and 2 of 2 from the stripe that time for Gilbert. He's got 10 points now, the first player into double figures for Chadwick. 74-42. Dinkins, a deep triple from the left side, way up the mark. McMurray, the offensive rebound, couldn't get the putback. He's underneath the basket, laying down. It's picked up by Chadwick, and now in transition, Gilbert, 3-ball on the way. That one in and out, no good, and bursts the rebound for South Iron. He'll lead the break now at half court, top of the key, bounces off to Dinkins, underneath the basket, handoff McMurray, puts up the shot, and they're going to call a travel before the shot. Dinkins, full head of steam towards the basket, jumped a little too soon to put up the shot, decided to pass it off. And McMurray just shuffled his feet right before, and we're going to see Martez Burst check in for Drennan Dinkins. So up by 32. Dusty Dinkins is going to bring out the big dogs. Wakefield and Drennan going to take a rest on the bench for the final 2:13 of the ball game, as it is a running clock. Martez Burst getting some more playing time here in the Class 1 sectional. Burst has appeared in 17 ball games this season, and he is 10 of 25 from deep, 40%. So we'll see if he can fire up a couple of triples. 74-42, 156 to play in the fourth. Chadwick with the ball. There's a step back by Reigns on the left wing. Clayton Reigns will hand it off to Gilbert. Gilbert will find Gardner, tap the key, right side it goes to Guerin. Guerin back to Gardner, back to Guerin again on the right side, drives in, power dribble, will kick out to Reigns, a step back, doesn't take it. Now he'll drive in right baseline, backs down a defender, puts up the shot, too hard off the glass, rebounded by Van Houten underneath the basket, too far underneath, and now Martez Burst leading the break for South Iron. Burst will hand off DJ Prater. Martez, make that Prater now, tap the key, will go right side to Luke Lunyu. Lunyu thought about driving right baseline, now he does. Tried to throw a one-handed pass off to Marco Burst underneath the basket, got poked out of bounds. As now we'll see Jacob Leverett come in. Colton Dinkins, as well as Gabe Rubel. And a standing ovation for the South Iron Panthers with 1:04 to play. The starters come out, so on the court is Champ McMurray, Colton Dinkins, Gabe Rubel, Jacob Leverett, and Martez Burse. Everybody getting some playing time here in the Class 1 sectional. A little bit different a year can make. 74-42 is the score. South Iron with the ball, thrown over the top for Gabe Rubel. Rubel, top of the key, will find Colton Dinkins. Leverett in the deep left corner. Back to Dinkins on the left wing. Rubel, top of the key, skips it over to Martez. Burst inside. Chant McMurray puts up the shot. A little too strong and rebounded by Clayton Reigns. So new players in for the Cardinals as well. Reigns in here to the top of the key. We'll throw it back out to one of his freshman teammates. A lot of freshmen on the varsity squad getting some playing time here. Left side it goes into the hands of Rogers. Rogers looking down low, poked away by South Iron with 18 seconds to play. Leverett bringing the ball up, and it's stolen back by the Cardinals. Leverett was looking for Colton Dinkins. Jacob Leverett, the only other senior on this squad who doesn't get a lot of playing time, but he is that fan favorite. 5 seconds on the clock. The Panthers standing on their feet, and South Iron moving on in the Class 1 state tournament to the quarterfinals. Final score, 74-42. They knock off the number 5 team in Class 1 by 32 points. 74-42 the final score. We'll have our Home Pools and Spas post-game show coming up right after this. Keep it tuned in to the MIMO Info Sports Stream.
Hey folks, Mark Toady here to brag about the great people at Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills. Chris and Jamie, well, they're just outstanding people. Their selection of furniture is pretty amazing too, but it's Chris and Jamie themselves that really makes Patsy stand out. They treat you right with great customer service and definitely go the extra mile to make sure you get what you need. So, if a new sofa or love seat is in your future, or maybe a new bedroom set, go to the place I go to for all my furniture. And that's Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills. Tell them J98 sent you.
Worry-free, hassle-free. Isn't that the way you want to live? Imagine not having to mow your lawn or worry about leaky pipes. Imagine checking the chore list and living those adventures you've always wanted to. Imagine having peace of mind knowing you are taken care of no matter what. Well, you don't have to imagine anymore. Call 573-756-6768 and ask about independent living at Farmington Presbyterian Manor.
It was 1963, and Fleeg's Equipment in St. Genevieve was founded as a family-owned and operated business where it remains to this day by our brothers Dave and Herb Fleeg. In 2016, our second location in Leadington opened. Hi, I'm Jason. Fleeg's Equipment is known best for selling exceptional equipment such as Case IH, Massey Ferguson, Hustler Turf, Spartan, Vermeer, Cub Cadet, and many more. Fleeg's Equipment is also known for outstanding service from the time you enter the door or pick up the phone. Because at Fleeg's Equipment, we ask that you let our family take care of your family. There are lots of places to get a mower, tractor, or a piece of equipment, but none with the history or longevity of Fleeg's Equipment. We are a proven family with certified technicians and customer service where you're more than just a number. Your business is family tradition here at Fleeg's Equipment. Fleeg's Equipment, Highway 32 in St. Genevieve and on the outer road in Leadington. Online 24/7 at Fleegs.com. Fleeg's Equipment, let our family serve your family.
Welcome into the Home Pools and Spas post-game show here on the MIMO Info Sports Stream. South Iron moves on to the Class 1 quarterfinals on the boys' side as they win this one tonight, 74-42 over the number 5 Chadwick Cardinals. Chadwick finishes their season with a record of 24-4. Hope to be joined by head coach Sean Guerin of the Cardinals, and of course we will be joined by head coach Dusty Dinkins of the South Iron Panthers as well, as they improve to 22-4, and they will play the winner of Gideon and Delta. Most likely going to be Delta, and Delta a very high scoring, fast-paced offense. They just try to really get out and outbeat you in transition. They don't play a whole lot of defenses. They give up more than 75 points a contest as well, and for South Iron that could mean big points for them if they do play Delta in the quarterfinal. So 74-42 the final score here. Excuse me. Brock Wakefield broke 2,000 points for his career mark in this game. He only needed 15 coming into this one, and he finished with 22 of them. So he was able to get the job done and then add on even a few more. Finished with 22. He was named Applebee's of Farmington Player of the Game for getting 2,000 career points and, of course, finishing the game with 22 points overall. However, was not the leading scorer. Drennan Dinkins, he had 25 in tonight's contest, and And he start feeling it in the second half. At 10 and after the first half, 4 more in the third quarter, and then reeled off a couple of triples, a couple of field goals in the fourth quarter as well. Finished with 25 in the ball game. 16 for DJ Prater. He is just Mr. Consistency for this squad. 2 points in the first, 6 more in the second, 4 more in the third, 4 more in the fourth. Good for 16 on the ball game, and 9 points for Marco Burse and 2 points for Luke Lunyu. On the other side for the Chadwick Cardinals, 8 points for Gardner. Calvin Reigns had 9. Their leading scorer Gilbert finished with 10 and led the team with those 10. 4 points for Cunningham, who fouled out Van Houten. He had 9, and 2 points for Clayton Reigns. So it looks like Sean Guerin is making his way up here to, we'll call it Media Row, as there are 3 different radio stations out here for this big matchup tonight. We'll see if we can get him to come over here, or if he will visit with one of the other media personnel. Don't forget, going on right now over on J98, you might be able to catch the conclusion of DeSoto at North County. That one's on J98, Class 5 District 2 semifinals. And then, of course, Festus at Farmington on KREI and KJEF. Both of those going on right now. Coming up tomorrow night, a lot of basketball coming your way. Men's and women's basketball, MAC will host State Fair in a women's and men's doubleheader. Women will play first at 5, the men at 7. Men's basketball side, Mizzou is at Florida at 5 o'clock on KJEF. In boys basketball, Class 4 District 2 Championship will be played at Potosi. Number 1 St. Jen will take on number 2 Central. That's at 5:45 on J98. On girls basketball side tomorrow night, I'll be back right here on the MyMo Info Sports Stream in the Class 1 sectionals as the South Iron girls will try to take on the Chadwick Cardinal girls and see if they can have the same results as the boys did tonight and move on to the quarterfinals. So that's what we got going on right now and coming up tomorrow night as well. You're listening to the Home Pools and Spas post-game show. The final score tonight, 74-42. We're going to take another short break, and when we come back, we'll be joined by the head coaches of both sides. That's coming up next on the Home Pools and Spas post-game show.
When it's all said and done, what really matters? For Serenity Hospice Care patient Jack, hospice isn't about giving up. It's not about the end. It's about right now. It's about spending precious time with the people we love.
Come on, Grandpa.
And the little moments that create lasting memories. It's focusing on what's important to you and remembering life is beautiful in all stages.
Are you wanting a home with acreage, a hobby farm, or simply looking for a short-term loan? At First State Community Bank, we're offering a new 7-year adjustable rate mortgage program. Check out our 7-1 and 7-3 options. Speak to our lending team at your local FSCB branch or visit info.fscb.com/7ARM today to get started. First State Community Bank. Success starts here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Bank NMLS number 412605.
Gateway Motors in Fredericktown, Missouri invites you to come on down and let us help you find your next vehicle. Purchasing a car, SUV, or truck can be an overwhelming experience. The Gateway crew will help you find the right vehicle for your personal or family needs. We offer 24-month or less, no-interest loans for qualified buyers. Come on down to 509 Lincoln Drive and let us help you find a reliable vehicle that fits your wallet.
Put the wholesome goodness of Prairie Farms fresh dairy products into your meal planning. Add Prairie Farms' new 5-ounce cottage cheese cups in 7 fun flavors. Now you can snack healthy any time of the day for breakfast, lunch, or for an after-school snack. Choose from 7 new smooth and creamy options, including sweet and savory. Small batch cottage cheese now in 5-ounce snack cups. It's snackability for your family from Prairie Farms. Locally produced since 1938.
Hi, my name is Jake Hedgeforth. I'm the owner and operator of Two Dribble Basketball. When you train with me, I'm not going to take it easy on you and tell you you're the best player on earth, because guess what? You're not. I'm going to work you as hard as you can possibly go at game speed to get game results. So if you're ready to be the best player that you can possibly be, give me a call at 573-315-8071 or shoot me a message at Jacob Hedgeforth, Two Dribble Basketball.
Are you buying a home or getting a home loan? Did you know that you have a choice on which title company completes your title work?
ask for American Heritage Abstract in Deloge to meet your title insurance or escrow needs. As a small title company, they cover a lot of ground and are ready to help you. Open Monday through Friday from 8:30 until 4:30. Give them a call at 573-431-1359 or visit their office at 104 North Lincoln Street in Deloge. That's American Heritage Abstract in Deloge.
The entire faculty and staff of the Arcadia Valley R2 School District take this time to wish the Arcadia Valley Tigers all the best during the annual MAAA basketball tournament. Teamwork is important to excel, and you have what it takes to be winners, and success is in your future. Arcadia Valley R2 School District would like to invite and encourage the community to come out and support these young athletes. Safe travels to all of the teams, parents, and fans. This message from everyone at the Arcadia Valley R2 School District. Go Tigers!
BMW Convenience in Fredericktown and Valley Mines is your one-stop convenience store. Their friendly staff is ready to help you find everything you need. They have a wide variety of grab-and-go hot foods that includes breakfast, burgers, pizzas, and so much more. BMW Convenience also has specialty home-style custom deli sandwiches made to your liking, along with all your other convenience store needs. And while you're there, fill up with their Gulf-branded fuels. That's BMW Convenience in Fredericktown and Valley Mines. The City of Deloge would like to take this time to wish the best of luck to all the athletes participating in the MAAA Conference Basketball Tournament. The City of Deloge is proud of the area athletes and supports them in all their endeavors on and off the court. They wish you the best of luck with the remainder of the school year, and they hope it continues to be a great one. The City of Deloge supporting all area athletes and wishing them good luck during the MAAA Conference Basketball Tournament.
Welcome back here on the Mimo Info Sports Streamer, joined now by head coach Sean Guerin of the Chadwick Cardinals. And coach, it was a very, very competitive first half. Those two teams, I said it a couple of times, both of you guys, both coaches mentioned that these two teams play hard, and that was very prevalent in the first half. First of all, I just want to get your thoughts from the game tonight, and maybe a couple of things that might have gone a little bit better for you guys to try to come out with a win tonight.
They're good, ain't they? You guys cover them all the time. Why didn't you tell me that today when I talked to you? No, I knew they was good. Oh, Jake, I think, we knew it was going to be it was an obstacle coming in here for us. I mean, we traveled that far, and like I said today, is it the ideal situation? No, it's not the ideal situation for us, maybe for them. And not taking away from anything from what they've done. Incredible season, incredible season for those guys. And could we have done a few things better? Absolutely. We had keys to the game. We knew what it was going to be. We had to rebound well. We didn't do that. They got us on the offensive board so bad, and then their transition basketball in the third quarter kind of got them a little stretched out there. So, overall, I'm super proud of our guys. 24-4. Had a chance to play the number one team and fought them for a while. So.
I was going to say, not too much you can ask for from your squad, and a really talented squad. We'll get to the seniors in a little bit, but you mentioned 24-4, and there were a couple points in that game, namely in the second quarter. You guys finished the first quarter 21-9. You got it back to a 4-point deficit in the second quarter, but it seems like this South Iron squad, they just are able to tire you out as the game goes on. I got to think that's kind of what happened to your squad.
Well, maybe so a little bit, but they pass the ball so well. They're so quick off the dribble. I don't know about tired, but yeah, I think maybe our bigs maybe got a little bit gassed there toward the end, but and guards too, but they're just good off the dribble. Their guard play is so good, and then they just get those other guys easy buckets on the backside, We talked about that before the game, Jake. I think their guards are phenomenal, and they have good role players just to kind of fill spots and do their job.
Well, let's talk about those seniors a little bit, and we'll kind of go down the list. And we'll just start it with the guy, Jaron Cunningham. He fouled out of this ball game. He finished with 4 points, and you could tell, and obviously I haven't seen you guys too much, but you could tell he was a big part to the team's success this season.
He is. He's a kid that came in as a freshman, hadn't played no basketball, and so it's been a privilege and honor to get to work with him, and he's just came night and day difference in the last 4 years. Complete turnaround for him. Super good kid, works hard, and it's tough to see those guys go, but they've had a good career here. They kind of turned this deal back around, so I'm super proud of them.
Well, I think it's definitely something to hang their hat on. You guys have won 2 district titles the last couple of years. Yeah, you mentioned he got to take on the #1 team this year. And next up I got on the list is Calvin Reigns, the starter for you guys, and played really well in the first half. And it kind of seems like he might, if you want to consider a point guard for your team, he looks like he's kind of the point guard or maybe the leader for this squad.
He is. He's our senior guard. And really, as far as penetration, getting guys involved, yeah, he's absolutely the guy. He's going to get that shooting guard #4. He's going to get him shots. He's going to get 24 where he wants to be to get shots. And he's just his motor on defense. He runs the top of a press all the time for us. He's going to be a hard guy to replace for that motor that he has. And his basketball knowledge on defense is been pretty awesome.
Well, the lone senior left is, and correct me if I'm wrong at pronouncing this name. I should have asked you before the game, but Jaron Van Houten, how'd I do it? Okay, I'm glad. I guessed on it, but we got it. But the big man down low had a pretty solid game tonight, and obviously he had a little bit of a size advantage, and he was able to use that a little bit. Finished in this one, I had him down for 9 points, and so a really solid game for him. And got to think that's another piece that's going to be tough to replace next year.
Yeah, absolutely. We know that we're going to lose both bigs and a guard. But we bring back some really nice guards at the top, and we got another sophomore, kind of, he can play inside and out, kind of a forward, kind of a shooting guard, so he can play guard too. And then we got some young guys we're looking forward to working with this summer. But yeah, I mean, obviously when you lose 3 players that are all district and all conference, it's going to make a huge difference, So let's go get back in the gym, go to work.
Well,
see what we can do.
Well, Coach, obviously a very successful season this year. Not too many teams can say they even had 20 wins. You guys had 24 of them. You made it to the Class 1 state tournament. Congrats on a successful season. And then just any final thoughts from you on the season this year?
Hey, we just I should have said at the beginning, congratulations to South Iron. They're a fantastic group, and we're rooting for them to go all the way. It's just kind of set up for them. This is their year, and it'll be exciting to watch them get to the Final Four and take their business down there. And we appreciate you guys and everything you've done for us. We've been up here since last night, and we thank you guys for the hospitality that you gave us, and we enjoyed it a lot.
Hey, always fun to come cover some good basketball teams, Class 1 teams. I think it's a lot of fun to cover as well, and always fun to work with coaches who are so able to work with us and very humble about it, and we appreciate the time as well.
Yeah, you guys have been awesome, man. We appreciate it. Now we got a long way home.
Well, good luck and have safe travels on the way back. About 3.5 hours for your squad, and hopefully it goes pretty quickly for you guys.
I hope so too. I'm gonna sleep.
It's a good idea. That's a good idea. Head coach Sean Garrett with the Chadwick Cardinals. They finished their season 24-4. We're back in a moment here on the Home Pools and Spas postgame show. Hey, thank you,
This
Coach.
is Mark Cook with Cook Financial Security, located in Farmington. Life has a tendency to change in the blink of an eye. Whether you are switching jobs, getting married, or any number of other life-changing moments. When life changes, you need to make the proper adjustments to your overall financial plan with your insurance and financial security needs. For more information or a free consultation, give me a call at 573-760-2398.
Crouch Farley and Hiring would like to take this time to recognize all the area athletes and students. Let Crouch Farley and Hiring certified public accountants of Farmington and Bonne Terre make it easy for you. For over 4 decades, they've been specializing in financial advice, personal and corporate income tax preparation, payroll and sales tax preparation, bookkeeping, and audits. Watch your business grow and develop without worrying about the accounting. That's Crouch Farley and Hiring, CPAs of Farmington and Bonne Terre. Visit their website at cfhcpa.com.
Goggins Drilling Incorporated has been serving the Parkland area and beyond for over a half a century with a reputation for quality work that comes with over 50 years of satisfying their customers, offering sales and service on all water pumps, and are the leading edge of ground source heating systems, residential or commercial. Call Goggins Drilling Incorporated for contract drilling at 573-431-2450. That's Goggins Drilling when you want more than just a hole in the ground.
Innovative Warehousing and Distribution in Farmington is a proud supporter of all the area athletes. Innovative Warehousing and Distribution in Farmington encourages all athletes to work hard and keep your direction. The key word to a winning team is teamwork. Innovative Warehousing, a proud supporter of the community and area high school sports. This message is brought to you by your friends at Innovative Warehousing and Distribution, celebrating 25 years of service in Farmington and the surrounding areas.
Hi, I'm Charles Grissom of JC Dental Creations.
JC Dental Creations has 7 dental technicians with over 85 years of combined experience and would love to be a part of your dental team, not just another laboratory. Doctors, we accept all oral scans with repairs and relines always being next day. We're a full-service laboratory where everything is fabricated in-house with no outsourcing, made right here in the USA. If you can hear this message, we would personally service to your office. JC Dental Creations in Potosi. Call us today or find us on Facebook.
Keen Performance in Bonne Terre has been providing auto services to St. Francis County for 10 plus years, specializing in car and truck, auto body paint, and AC repair and performance accessories. From minor repair to major repair, Keen Performance has you covered. All insurance work is welcome. At Keen Performance, they provide their clients with quality service at affordable prices. Like them on Facebook and call today for a free estimate, 573-631-8285.
Marler's Towing in Park Hills would like to take this time to wish the best of luck to all the students participating in the MAAA basketball tournament. Marler's Towing recognizes how much effort you put in on and off the court. They hope the rest of your school year is successful. Marler's Towing in Park Hills, taking this time to wish all students participating in the MAAA basketball tournament the best of luck. Marler's Towing in Park Hills. Give them a call today for all your towing needs.
MFA in St. Genevieve is much more than just a seed and feed. At your local MFA, you'll find years, even generations of knowledge and experience in agriculture. From the farm to the field, the team at St. Genevieve MFA has the knowledge to help you excel in whatever you're growing, whether it be crops, cattle, hogs, horses, just about anything. Go and see them today. That's MFA in St. Genevieve.
Been in a little trouble and need a little extra help? Norman Crumpecker, bail bond agent from Potosi, can help. Norman Crumpecker has an answering service and is available 24/7. You'll get fast service, be out, and on your way. Guaranteed. Call 573-436-9301 or 631-8161. Anytime, day or night. Call Norman Crumpecker. He can set you free. That's bail bond agent Norman Crumpecker from Potosi.
At Cole's Tractor Equipment, get the 25 horsepower LS tractor with front end loader. This is the biggest compact size tractor chassis, not the subcompact size tractor. You will like the size of this tractor and the weight it has behind it to get your jobs done. With a 1,600-pound lifting capacity on this front loader, you will be impressed. This LS 25 horsepower tractor package deal includes the tractor, loader, 4-foot box blade, along with the 18-foot deluxe flatbed trailer and a set of 48-inch skid steer quick attach pallet forks. All for only $20,449. This package includes a free 2,700 PSI pressure washer and 2 ratchet tie downs. And of course, the best 6-year parts and labor warranty from LS, the major brand maker that you already know and love. So let me recap. Get the 25 horsepower tractor, loader, box blade, deluxe flatbed trailer, all for only $20,449, plus the free pressure washer and 2 ratchet tie downs. See Cole's Tractor and Equipment today, 1 mile east of Farmington on Highway 32, or give us a call, 573-756-4353.
Make it a great family night at Applebee's Bar and Grill in Farmington. Hi, my name is Amy Cousins, General Manager at your local store. Maybe start out with a couple of appetizers, boneless wings, onion rings, mozzarella sticks, spinach artichoke dip, chicken quesadilla. There's so much to choose from. Let the kids pick from the kids menu, then for yourself, choose one of our favorites. Steaks, ribs, seafood, pasta, we have it all. Go to Applebee's.com for the full menu and look for our happy hour prices. Doing good in the neighborhood, Applebee's Bar and Grill in Farmington.
Cleaning chemicals, disinfectants, and paper products are just a few of the items available from C&C Suppliers in Farmington. I'm Cheryl Sneed, owner of C&C Suppliers, a janitorial and food service supplier for commercial and residential use. We carry cleaning products, disposable food containers, gloves, sanitizers, disinfectants, face masks, shields, paper products, and so much more. Find C&C Suppliers on Facebook or stop by our location on Flat River Road in Farmington.
It was 1963, And Fleeg's Equipment in St. Genevieve was founded as a family-owned and operated business where it remains to this day by our brothers Dave and Herb Fleeg. In 2016, our second location in Leadington opened. Hi, I'm Jason. Fleeg's Equipment is known best for selling exceptional equipment such as Case IH, Massey Ferguson, Hustler Turf, Spartan, Vermeer, Cub Cadet, and many more. Fleeg's Equipment is also known for outstanding service from the time you enter the door or pick up the phone. Because at Fleeg's Equipment, we ask that you let our family take care of your family. There are lots of places to get a mower, tractor, or a piece of equipment, but none with the history or longevity of Fleeg's Equipment. We are a proven family with certified technicians and customer service where you're more than just a number. Your business is family tradition here at Fleeg's Equipment. Fleeg's Equipment, Highway 32 in St. Genevieve and on the Outer Road in Leadington. Online 24/7 at Fleegs.com. Fleeg's Equipment, let our family serve your family. It was 1963, and Fleeg's Equipment in St. Genevieve was founded as a family-owned and operated business where it remains to this day by our brothers Dave and Herb Fleeg. In 2016, our second location in Leadington opened. Hi, I'm Jason. Fleeg's Equipment is known best for selling exceptional equipment such as Case IH, Massey Ferguson, Hustler Turf, Spartan, Vermeer, Cub Cadet, and many more. Fleeg's Equipment is also known for outstanding service from the time you enter the door or pick up the phone. Because at Fleeg's Equipment, we ask that you let our family take care of your family. There are lots of places to get a mower, tractor, or a piece of equipment, but none with the history or longevity of Fleeg's Equipment. We are a proven family with certified technicians and customer service where you're more than just a number. Your business is family tradition here at Fleeg's Equipment. Fleeg's Equipment, Highway 32 in St. Genevieve and on the Outer Road in Leadington. Online 24/7 at Fleegs.com. Fleeg's Equipment, let our family serve your family.
From shredding to mailboxing, the UPS store does everything for small business, even impressing your customers. When you have your packages packed by our certified packing experts and backed with a package ship guarantee, your business looks outstanding. The UPS store, everything for small business, all in one place.
The UPS store.
Hi, this is Jim, owner of the UPS store in Festus. From printing, shredding, faxing, and notarizing to packaging and shipping, we are here to service your personal and small business needs.
This is Dr. Karen Melton at Hearing Care Partners. We hope you don't miss a single thing this sports season. Stop by for a free hearing screening so you'll hear every play and the person sitting right next to you. One of the best parts of the game is chatting with old friends and making new ones. We wish all our local players a safe and healthy sports season. It's Hearing Care Partners. Find us online at hearingcarepartners.com.
Whatever your educational goals are, you can achieve them at Jefferson College. With caring faculty, convenient locations, and award-winning academic programs, your future is Jefferson College's focus. To learn more, call 636-797-3000 or visit jeffco.edu for a complete list of degrees and programs. Enroll now.
For higher education, for higher expectations, Jefferson College, Jefferson College, and you.
Hi, this is Brad Smith at Lucas Smith Chrysler Center, your local home of the no bull deal. The word local, you've heard the phrase shop local, buy local, but do you really think exactly what that means? When you shop here at Lucas Smith, you put your trust in the hands of all of my employees who also eat, play, work, live, and shop local. Jefferson County is their home too. Why drive for miles when you can buy what's right here in your backyard? All we ask at Lucas Smith Chrysler is to give us the chance to earn your business. Please shop local, and remember, Lucas Smith Chrysler Center in Festus.
Champions are made here. On our courts, on our fields, and in our classrooms. Why settle for ordinary when you could be part of greatness? Mineral Area College. Become a Cardinal today.
Would you like to lower your house payment? Paul Hale here with New Era Bank, here to tell you how it's a great time to refinance. Mortgage rates are at historic lows, and many homeowners can save a considerable amount of money by refinancing. Take advantage of this opportunity by refinancing today. We offer a variety of both fixed rate and adjustable products that fit just about every need. Whether you're planning to stay in your house for 2 years or a lifetime, now is the time to act. Visit our website at www.newerabank.com or call any of our branches to speak with a loan officer today. New Era Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hey folks, Mark Toady here to brag about the great people at Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills. Chris and Jamie, well, they're just outstanding people. Their selection of furniture is pretty amazing too, but it's Chris and Jamie themselves that really makes Patsy stand out. They treat you right with great customer service and definitely go the extra mile to make sure you get what you need. So, if a new sofa or love seat is in your future, or maybe a new bedroom set, go to the place I go to for all my furniture. And that's Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills. Tell them J98 sent you.
Worry-free, hassle-free. Isn't that the way you want to live? Imagine not having to mow your lawn or worry about leaky pipes. Imagine checking the chore list and living those adventures you've always wanted to. Imagine having peace of mind knowing you are taken care of no matter what. Well, you don't have to imagine anymore. Call 573-756-6768 and ask about independent living at Farmington Presbyterian Manor.
When it's all said and done, what really matters? For Serenity Hospice Care patient Jack, hospice isn't about giving up. It's not about the end. It's about right now. It's about spending precious time with the people we love.
Come on, Grandpa!
And the little moments that create lasting memories. It's focusing on what's important to you and remembering life is beautiful in all stages.
Welcome back here on the MyMo Info Sports Stream, joined now by head coach Dusty Dinkins of the South Iron Panthers. Coach, you win this one 74-42, a solid win for you guys. And we saw that Chadwick team, you mentioned it, they are going to put out a fight, and they definitely did that in the first half. Were able to get it within 4 in the second quarter, and you guys were able to pull away at halftime. They started to come back in the third a little bit, but seemed like a pretty clean game for you guys once you were able to kind of settle down, like you mentioned, once you kind of came down off that adrenaline. From your perspective, what did you think about the win tonight?
Yeah, we were really proud of our guys. We knew, like you said, Chadwick was going to play extremely hard. They play extremely well together. They know what their strengths are. And we knew it would be a little bit of a game of runs at times. I mean, they make some runs, and they did tonight. And we just needed to make sure that we didn't enable them to make big runs. And for the most part, I thought we did that. And just make sure that we understand how to attack offensively and just not settle for shots and get high percentage shots. So that was good, and then an adjustment at halftime in our defense, and overall just really happy with our young men.
It seemed like in that second quarter when they were able to get it within 4 points, a little uncharacteristic at least. You guys were turning the ball over a little bit. You took a timeout. What was the message to the team in that timeout? Was it just essentially take more care of the ball?
Yeah, slow down a little bit offensively, make sure you're making sound decisions and you know how you need to move and fakes and get them where you want them and then capitalize on them. Getting spread out or far away from the basket and capitalize in certain areas. But they're really good defensively. I mean, they really pressure the ball well and move well. They're a very good basketball team. I mean, what are they? They're 24-3 or 24-4 now, but there's a reason for that, and they've beaten a lot of teams by a lot of points. They're a fantastic club.
Well, you mentioned it. In the district championship, they won 107-35, so putting up 107 points, and then you guys held them to 42 and held their leading score to just 10 points tonight. And you got 4 of them, or make that 7 of them in the fourth quarter alone. So definitely played good defense on him. For you guys, Brock Wakefield, he was the story of this game. You mentioned it to me before the game. He needed just 15 points for 2,000, finished with 22 of them, and I believe Connor back in the studio has got the highlight from that, what it sounded like. Misses it, and the rebound picked up by Dinkins. Out in front is Wakefield. Wakefield comes to a jump stop, lays it up, misses the lay-in, got his own rebound, looking for a shot, puts it up, through some contact with the foul, and a chance for 2,000 at the line is coming up. Brock Wakefield, 14 points, and 1 away from 2,000 for his career with South Iron. Brock Wakefield a chance to complete the three-point play and break a barrier. It's on the way, and it's good. There's 2,000 career points for Brock Wakefield as he's up to 15 on the ball game. Well, Brock would add on 7 more, and obviously his career continuing here tonight, and you can't say enough about the senior.
He's been a tremendous player here at South Iron, been a tremendous teammate, been a tremendous young man on and off the court. We're extremely proud of him, what he's done for our program, done for his teammates, and excited that we continue on this journey together with him. And you know, he deserves a lot of recognition and a lot of praise, as well as his teammates. His teammates have worked extremely hard too. So all of our guys can't be any more proud of the group.
That's why when you watch this South Iron squad, they pass the ball so well, and especially on transition. And he was leading the break a lot of the times, and the beneficiary of that was DJ Prater. I call DJ Prater Mr. Consistency in the post game because he scored 2 points in the first, 6 more in the second, 4 more in the third, and then 4 more in the fourth. Finished with 16 on the ball game. He's always there in the right spot at the right time, and is a very, very good finisher. And you go down the list, every single player is going to kind of give you that consistency. Your son tonight had 25 points. It's a lot of fun to watch your guys' squad, especially when they're clicking on all cylinders, and in the second half they were doing that. Let's talk about the quarterfinal matchup. Just let you know, Delta beat Gideon in overtime by 1 point. They had to hit a free throw. They were able to do that with 1 second on the clock. So taking on Delta, and you mentioned it, you think you're going to have to drive to Delta for that one. And Delta last year made it to the quarterfinals. They averaged 97 points a game last year, a little bit lower this year, but what do you know about this Delta squad? And I think they're going to try to get out and run, but what else do you know about them?
Well, they've got some experience coming back off last year's team. They know what they need to get done on both ends of the court. They're going to play extremely hard. They're going to come right at you, and we've got to get some more information on them, get some more film, and really get to work on them. But it'll be a tough contest when you go to someone's home court, go to their house. You've got to be ready to play because that is definitely an advantage, and going there will be a challenge for us.
What's the focus going to be for you guys over the next couple of days in practice getting ready for Delta?
Well, just what we need to do on both ends of the court, how we need to go about doing it, making sure that our guys are all focused all together and understand our strategies, and then just go out there and give it our best and stay together.
Well, win tonight 74-42. You guys move on to the quarterfinals and finally get past that sectional round, and another piece to the puzzle to try to get that state championship in Class 1. Coach, we appreciate the time as always, and we look forward to the game coming up on Friday as well.
Okay, appreciate your coverage. Thanks for coming down.
Head coach Dusty Dinkins with the South Iron Panthers, and that's going to do it for us here from the Mimo Info Sports Stream. Forgot to mention our Applebee's of Farmington player of the game was Brock Wakefield, as he finished with 22 points and broke that 2,000-point barrier as well. For Connor Mooney back in the J98 studios, I'm Jacob Vincent saying so long from Annapolis. South Iron wins 74-42.